Okay. Hopefully, we're gonna beat the game tonight.
Look at all these sources you have on OBS now.
I know, right? Like, so many things. Like, first off, let me just be like, boom. We got a chat thing now. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, we went back in time.
Doesn't look like it's showing up on. Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Because it's delayed.
Yeah, there's a delay. So it'll be bigger when if they're watching full screen or even just a bigger screen. And then it goes away after like 15 seconds. So last time we fought the imprisoned for the second time. Not the third time. We thought it was the third time, but I think it was the second. And then we unlocked this thing. We went back in time. Hi, Kitty.
Now you're gonna talk to Impa.
Now we gotta talk to Impa.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, bastard. You were doubtless overwhelmed. So you are doubtless overwhelmed. So I will explain things as simply as I can. Can't even explain your fucking words. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become to known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future.
Temple of Hylia.
You stand in the past, ages before your own time, and here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. Like 2 minutes ago. It's crazy, and you missed it.
This is the first game, and there's so much going back in time. I think they could make a game before this one.
Like the end could be them sealing demise for the first time. You know, like because there is like a whole like prior like a prequel story to Skyward Sword in the form of a manga that comes with Hyrule Historia, and I read all of it, but I don't really remember it. But it was about like a Link that wasn't like called Link. I think this is the first Link that is Link.
Yeah.
And the other one was just like an ancient hero who was a fucking badass, and he got sent to jail, and he got a lot of shit done to him. He was tortured for a while.
Man.
Yeah, and but now he's here. He's a hero, you know. That's his spirit, I'm pretty sure, and everyone is that. So.
The spirit of the hero.
Yeah.
And then this one is the one where the name Link came from, and then everybody started just being Link.
Yeah, because like, you can't be bothered to think of your baby names. Little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft.
Where's the microphone?
Over here. Well, if the microphone was too far away, we're gonna finish Skyward Sword tonight, hopefully. And we went back in time, and now we're talking to Impa. And yeah, okay.
There we go.
It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. Do you mind taking over reading real quick?
You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend awaits for you.
Oh. Life and blood?
This was before the saying life and limb.
Yeah. Can you grab the candy from the... Oh. She's so pretty in her nice white dress.
Oh, she looks so sad.
Yeah.
Concerned.
You've come so far, Astrid. I'm glad you made it.
I think I should voice Zelda.
Okay.
I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from here to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed.
Is this the first time they mentioned Demise by name?
I don't think so.
No? I don't remember. Fee might have talked about it.
Yeah, I think a little bit, briefly. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain.
When a man and a woman love each other.
The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce.
Oh my god.
In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself, by force.
3 of them.
The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land.
So, Skyloft has the Triforce?
This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. Maybe that's what makes it float. The fact that it's got Triforce.
And then as soon as you
like
take the Triforce, it starts crumbling away.
Like falls down to the surface again.
That'd be too bad. Not
Doesn't
even
it fall
gently.
to the surface though?
I think.
And that's what kills
Gently though.
the imprisoned one in the end. It falls right on top of him.
Is that what happens? I don't even remember.
It's like he's revived a 4th time, and then you're like, fuck, but then Skylar... after a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him.
Why does Girahim call himself the demon? Oh, he's the demon lord, which that makes more sense.
And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land.
Skyloft would be safe, though.
Yeah! In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised 2 separate plans and set them both into motion.
I don't remember this.
It's the 2 of you. Look at him, he's like, what?
Go on.
First, she created Fee. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan...
I have a theory. Just real quick.
Yeah, okay.
So Fee, as a gameplay mechanic, tells you fucking everything, but as a lore element, Link's the first hero.
Yeah.
So he needs some guidance, and she just kind of,
like, she's just doing the best she can to, like, give him all the information that the goddess has bestowed into her, you know?
Yeah, so it's like a lore and gameplay thing, which is annoying. And then, like,
but it's like, it serves its point in the world.
Yeah. And then, like, after this, she's like, I told his ancestor how to do it, whatever.
Yeah, it'll just come to the other people. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Aster? It's making me kind of emotional.
Bringing it back to the first time you figured this out.
You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Oh my god.
So does that mean that Demise was sealed like 18 years ago?
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
So is this only like 18 years back in time?
Yeah, they make it sound like it's like eons ago, but really just like one person of drinking age ago.
And like, oh, wait a second though, because there are like so many people who are older than Zelda on Skyloft.
Yeah.
Like
like her dad.
Yeah.
For one.
And
So
like
how does
a
that
lot
work?
of the instructors at the academy.
So maybe it's a few generations from then, and then finally she was like, okay, now I'm just gonna plot myself back in the world.
Or maybe no, she was just being like her Zelda's mother or Zelda's grandmother or something. I don't know, whatever. It just like
was also
but
Hylia.
they weren't, it wasn't necessary for them to go do anything yet because Demise was still sealed away, but then Girahim and Demise and the imprisoned one, and it's however long for at least Impa to have aged a long time.
You're right.
So
okay, that kind of clears it up a little bit. Mad spoilers, by the way. Day of the ceremony. Wait, is this Zelda talking?
The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Just like it's like what the Breath of the Wild Zelda was doing.
Yeah!
Praying at all of the goddess statues.
Yeah, that's cool. She needs to awaken her power, man.
Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination.
So the imprisoned one is basically Mark 1 of Calamity Ganon, in a way.
Yeah. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. So, like...
Yes.
How...
What?
Who was the initial, like, evil, and how did he become so powerful?
I mean,
like, did he...
he's the Demon King, so that implies he was always evil, which makes you wonder why no one ever did anything about it before.
Yeah, but, like, how did he become so powerful? Like, is he just another god, but an evil one?
Maybe.
And
think of it as like in like Dark Souls, right? You know, like different bosses are just regular people that are really, really strong. Demise is just a regular guy who was really, really strong, and then he got the I don't know if he got it or he tried to get it, but he raised an army to like raid the whatever to get the Triforce, and then he finally got it, and then Hylia was like, no, you don't.
I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna throw everybody upstairs.
Upstairs. Up into heaven. What was your main question? Who was he?
Yeah, it's just I'm a little confused at like how he became so powerful, I guess.
It was probably like Ganondorf, you know, like he's always been a dick, and then he gets born into the Gerudos, except like, you know, ancient times with him being the first one. But whenever Ganon gets reborn, these cats are so loud right now.
It's because they got a new toy.
Yeah, we got them like a new like little stick with a fur ball on the end of it.
And they're just dragging the whole thing around.
Yeah. Xerxes is a fucking killer with that thing. Yeah, so we were just a guy that had a lust for power, you know, when he had the means to do so and the motivation and determination. And then he went for it, and then he got fucked. And now he's trying to break out again because he never learns. Yeah, like I wonder if there's going to be a game after Breath of the Wild where like he's even more pissed off about losing as Calamity Ganon, you know?
And then he's just like extra powerful.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just gives up at that point. He's like, you know, I'm gonna be a good guy, and then he's just like.
And then the next game is playing
Groose.
as. What if the next game is you playing as Ganon to stop an evil Link?
Dark Link.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know that Dark Link is from Zelda 2 and not Ocarina of Time?
Oh.
Yeah, right. Isn't that weird?
I was rocking.
We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any
This
cost.
is my line.
You weren't reading.
That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place to sustain the seal as best as I can. What? As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time.
So I'm sealing him in the past, but in the future? Or...
Well, if you seal it harder now than ever. With the memories of
Do it
my
right
former
this time.
life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose.
Why'd you slap me?
Because you skipped a line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Astrid, the goddess created Fee, and the Great Blade, she's a part of... Wait. Astrid, the goddess created Fee, and the Great Blade she's a part of for very specific reasons.
We just sound like Astrid is the goddess.
Yeah. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders.
No pressure, though. You know.
Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Astrid. He's
Why
like,
is he so bug-eyed?
because, like, imagine someone telling you all this, like, your best friend from childhood. It's
Yeah.
just like, I'm a goddess. You're
like-
a chosen hero.
It's like 5 years from now, you're actually like, yeah, I'm God. Just meant to tell you that. But,
I didn't even know myself.
yeah.
During your long journey, you've grown so much.
Like 2 whole inches.
You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce.
I read a theory one time. I mean, it's not really a theory, but, you know, it makes no sense that it is what it is. Is that, like the Triforce needs all 3 of its things, or, like, at least 2. Because, like, I forget exactly how they worded it, but they were saying that, like courage without power is useless. Power without wisdom is useless. And wisdom without courage is useless.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why in the cartoon that we were watching, the Zelda cartoon, Ganon kept just trying to go for at least one of the other ones, right? And then,
I think there might have only been 2 even.
Yeah,
in the
or
show.
something.
Yeah, if you've ever seen the Zelda cartoon, first off, it's not good.
No, it's not.
But it's very funny to watch. Cause, like,
Excuse me, princess.
Like, the animation is so bad, and the everything is so bad. But we bought it for like $4, so we can't complain. It's we should buy more.
Yeah.
We only bought like a disc with 3 episodes on it.
I would love to buy
I
more.
want to watch the whole series. Oh, already read that one. Can you grab the candy that the cats are playing with? Oh, look at this.
Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess power.
Oh my god.
May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Like, the story from this game is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why it was my favorite for so long, just because of the story.
Yeah. But now you're seeing the
actual gameplay faults. But, like, I love how you go to each land and you unlock all the lands, and then you go back to each of them to, like, get your
Finish
sword
them.
stronger and actually, like, explore more, and then...
Yeah, it's nice. It's like in like Twilight Princess even. You have to go back to the forest to go to a certain temple. I don't know.
The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Asterd. Draw your sword.
Dude, he's like the knight of Skyloft now. Like none of the other ones can do this.
None of the other ones have even been to the surface.
Oh my god, it even got bluer.
The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form.
Dude, I also
It's
like how this is the origin story of the Master Sword.
Yeah, it's Fee. And it's like you went back in time and she blessed it, and now it looks like newer or something.
Yeah.
You know? Like, cause
Only I may wield it.
you grabbed it in the future, and it's been sitting for a while, and she blessed it.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah.
looks like a whole new sword.
Yeah.
Probably how it was when it was first created.
Yeah, like I wonder if you seal this back in the past and then it gets taken in the future, or however that works. Before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. See the mark of the Triforce on your hand.
It's a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all.
And this is one of the... Oh, never mind.
Were you thinking of Wind Waker?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is one of the first ones where you get the Triforce, but no. I think it might be the first one that you get all 3 pieces. If you get all 3 pieces, I don't
Don't you
remember.
get all 3 pieces in Wind Waker?
No, you only get the different shards of the courage.
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
And then even in Link to the Past, you, like, obtain it at one point, but I don't know if it counts, because we'll get there.
The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might.
Can we Schmidt?
No, you, Link. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the
Mortal beings of the land.
Which brings us back to you.
Sorry.
To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. Someone as you, Asterd. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so and so I...
Sorry.
I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Continue. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Astrid. But you have to understand this is a war, and that the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years.
Thousands? How old is Impa?
Astrid, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all of this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. No. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? No.
That's the same kind of crystal that the maidens get trapped in Four Swords Adventure. That's cool. I also like how that's like the origin of the big crystal that you see
Yeah.
at the beginning of the game.
And,
It's good storytelling.
Such a good Zelda.
Do you like this one or Breath of the Wild Zelda more?
Oh. I like them both equally, I think,
Yeah.
as my favorite Zeldas.
I'll go fucking get it, dude. Are you okay?
It was so sad.
It's just a roller coaster of emotions of a day. Like we just finished Made in Abyss, and that's a real bummer of an anime at the end. Like
I cried so much.
Same. It's really good though. Go watch it. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. And she does.
She waits there for thousands of years.
What a good companion that Impa is.
Yeah.
Very loyal, and she's like, she's the goddess. I gotta do what I gotta do. Even if I get fucking bored as hell on the way.
I have to sit here, wait till you show up again. And look at that. It's a good sign that it's the same person.
Yeah. And like her hair is really long too, and it just
Just
she
that
just
one
never
side.
she never cuts it. It got so long she wrapped it around her head and then coiled it up. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Astrid, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, find the Triforce. Yo! I wish we had more context for the deities in this universe. Like, I'll go more into it in a second. He was like, hey, you see this hole?
I think you should go dig in it.
Yeah, LMAO. Hi, Spec Ops. How you doing? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Should I lie?
She's great. She was?
He doesn't need to know the truth. He's not ready yet.
He doesn't. He can't handle it.
Yeah. She's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Bastard. I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny.
Good.
I love her. Don't look
I
so
was
bummed
wasting
out.
my time over that Zelda chick.
Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do.
I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Good for you, Groose. Finally listening to your gut.
Yeah, some fucking character development, finally. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, you know what I mean? Maybe he becomes, like... Maybe he and young Impa create the rest of the Sheikah.
Ooh.
Or wait, are they a clan or a bloodline?
Are the Gerudo even born yet? Maybe they create the Gerudo because he's got the red hair.
Yeah, I've seen that theory, and, like... I don't know, like... It makes sense, but also, who was the first woman Gerudo? Because we haven't seen them, and the desert is uninhabited. Except for by robots. It
could just be anybody.
It could be. And they...
If all that they are is a red-haired species.
Red-haired hot babes.
Red-haired hot babes.
Zelda and Granny brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little, too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. I'm alone now with nothing but money and time.
And no one on Earth who can challenge my mind.
It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stretch might be...
Oh, I remember you go up and they're so sad because Groose is gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Since they look up to me, but tell them I'm okay. I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Asterd.
It's like he came down here and Impa was like, yo, you need to... This isn't your destiny, man. You gotta find your own path.
Yeah.
And now he really likes her and he's taking care of her. And
yeah.
It's like she...
It's like...
Showed him the way.
All it takes is... Showed him the way. All it takes is, like, leaving your home and being thrust into a situation to find out what you really want. You know? There's no thing here. I thought there was a warp point here. Because I can't go to the sky in the one with the one in here, right?
I don't think so. I'm not positive.
Oh yeah, so I wish we had more context of the deities in this universe, because like in Dragon Ball, you know, you have gods of destruction and Grand Kais and Supreme Kai and like all these different types of gods, but they're all in like a hierarchy. But here, there are like the three main gods, Din, Neru, and Feror. And then you have, they're all referred to as goddesses, and then you also have the goddess Hylia, and like the other goddesses.
Are there other goddesses though?
I mean, so there's Hylia, and there's the three main ones, and then
I feel like that's it, because then there's like that's it.
And then but there's also like the dragons that are ancient spirits that are kind of gods, but you know the dragons.
The giant Leviathan that's inside that tornado.
Yeah, Leviathan.
Leviathan.
That's just how it came out. Yeah.
That kind of hurts.
Your head? Your neck?
Head.
Cut it off.
Do you know what you're doing?
I think. Don't I have to do the trial right now? Or do I have to go to Levias next?
The trial in Skyward?
Yeah. Because it's right up here, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, at the top of that thing. I feel like there's, like, how would you know that, though? Is there some kind of...
Maybe talk to...
Some filler that you need to do real quick?
Maybe. I'll see if it lets me do it, and then we'll go from there. Like... Oh, you know what? Oh, I can't scan for the thing yet.
What thing?
And the other times you can scan for where the portal is. Remember that? You can scan,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, where the trial starts. Too true. Okay, I'm gonna...
You should talk to Headmaster Gyrodome. Tell him that his daughter is frozen in time for 1,000 years.
What did you just call him?
Gyrodome? Gyrodome?
I
Gardome?
don't remember what his name actually is.
It's like Headmaster Giapora or something.
Gaybora.
Gay boy.
It's offensive.
I didn't say it as an insult.
Let's see. Isn't there like a whole mini mission where you have to carry that barrel somewhere?
There was. Like way back in the beginning, I thought, but you skipped it.
Got any idea where Groose went? Maybe he had to run away because of his broken heart.
Aw.
What a tough guy.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Do you remember where I find the guy? I'm pretty sure he's like up here.
Yeah, the big door. The first big door.
Is there a big door?
The first one. You just pass it.
Oh, cool. Headmaster? I missed it. What was his name?
Giapora.
Gabora. That's the name of the owl.
Gabora.
Yeah, look at that. He's got a thing.
Hey.
Ah, hello, Astrid. Have you heard anything more about my daughter?
Nothing.
What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share with me. Oh, God. You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet.
Astrid, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke, and you have had this destiny thrust upon you without any warning, or choice for that matter, but I wish to help you as best as I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being helpful. 2. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can.
Give me everything.
If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you.
What do I know of the Triforce?
How did you know that? Who taught you?
Where did you hear that word?
We don't say that word.
It's like Voldemort. It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. So it's been a long, long time. Like all they have now are just books that talk about the surface.
Yeah, but not even like I bet they're all like old and like tattered and shit, like the Enchiridion.
Ancient things.
It shames me to say it, but you're shit out of luck.
Don't know anyone else in town that has much of a thing of something about a subject as ancient and archaic as that.
Yeah, you're really the only one.
What? So now what do I do? Fee is ancient and archaic.
Don't talk to her.
No?
Don't talk to her.
Don't talk to her? What if I were to just hit this button?
Nice.
Yes, master. What information do you seek? Give me a hint. This is the Night Academy. Cool. They said there have been rumors of an unsettling noise coming from the restroom at night. It was for a side quest.
Maybe that's an ancient person who tells you about it.
Oh.
Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages.
Nice, nice, nice.
Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is an encyclopedic.
Encyclopedia.
To put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Encyclopedic. Yes, I feared that might be your next question about that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Olin to look into his troubling cloud
Because he looks like an owl.
to determine if there was any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Naturally. Instructor Owlin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed.
Okay.
I think he's, it's either one with white hair or the...
Right here?
Probably white hair.
Where did I find him?
I think he's downstairs in the kitchen or something.
Right here, I'll check in here. What it look like.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it is white.
He's got a nice room.
Yeah.
Ah, Astrid, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it.
Oh yeah.
If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias that we all know.
Dun dun dun.
That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he's possessed by something. That's how it felt to me.
I feel like there's more left to this game than we thought. You want to talk to him? What?
That's impossible! I don't think Levias is capable of listening, not in his current state now. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds.
I have a sailcloth, man. I'm fine.
Yeah, I've gone through those clouds forever, and you know there's something underneath them?
Yeah, right. Crazy.
What? You're still planning on going? I see, it's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. That's just your excuse to let me die.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
And you'll be...
In a world of pure imagination.
Hey!
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Astrid, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique.
Nice.
It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press A. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform.
I think
You get pulled over if you're doing it. You don't have your Senior Academy license.
Yeah. Or your bird registration.
It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception just this once.
Okay.
However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your birdie.
Dive off! And then what was that second part?
Now it's quite simple, babe. All you have to do is press A.
Yeah. I hate it in games when that happens, because, like, he wouldn't tell Link. All you gotta do is press the A button. What are you doing? Stop, bastard. I taught you off from a Spiral Charge. Okay. Press A to Spiral Charge and break the 10 targets placed around the floor and boulders up ahead. You can destroy 10 targets under 120 seconds. I recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright. Off you go. Okay. And then just kind of...
No.
Oh, I thought it would last longer. Why is there a bird carrying another thing? What if I just tackle him with a bird? Does he die? Should I feel bad about it?
No, this is your mission. We got 101 seconds left.
Dude, I would kill 50 birds to get this over with.
I hope not literally.
No,
I would kill you.
oh god. Oh.
You're a bad bird owner.
No. I only make him smash me with rocks because I can.
Because I have to save Zelda.
Damn it. I'm half done. Or wait, did you say 10 or 12?
10.
There's one down there. Oh my god. And then I gotta pull a sick 180.
Woo!
Oh. Is that climactic? That one looks like a walnut.
A walnut?
Yeah, this rock that just flew by. Damn it. We got 25 seconds left.
You can get a different one.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a different one.
Finny! Fiddly fiddly.
That was awful.
That was terrible.
You managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problem at all. I knew you could do it, Aster. What a magnificent red bird.
Oh.
You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the lumpy pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the lumpy pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Okay. Goodbye forever. Never talk to you again.
I think when we get another cat, we should name it Lump.
Lump?
Lump.
Why?
I don't know, I think it's cute.
She's lump. She's lump. She's lump.
Bleh.
Where's the lumpy pumpkin? Is it that one?
Zoom in.
Zoom.
Yeah, that's the
Enhance.
Wait, yeah,
And
yeah,
there,
that's the one.
and there are 2 chests over there. Oh, I see. It's a good anime we could watch with your family. We watched Made in Abyss with her family too. it was a family event,
Yeah.
and her mom's not a real anime watcher,
So it was like,
oh god,
there were a lot of really weird, just like anime things that happened.
yeah.
Let's see.
So I would watch anything that's 13 episodes or less. How long is Nichijou? Is that a long one?
That's it's like 26. Is it Nichijou? It's called Nichijou.
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 Ow. I'm gonna give a heck. I'm on the pumpkin. Dude, he put a lot of work into this. Like, this is an island. Hey. And he grabbed enough wood and hauled it over here to build a building.
A pumpkin.
Yeah. A big ass.
He's gonna have to join our stream.
Staggering 300 roops. I don't even think I can fit that. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna grab the heart piece that I'm pretty sure is over here first. Oh, it's in the front. Oh, fucking went all the way around. I need me to. It's more money, I swear. Oh, cool. You made your adventure pouch bigger.
Ah,
I
nice.
didn't know you could find add-ons like that. Wait, so does that mean I just saved 300 rupees in a way? Because I didn't have to buy a new one? Or maybe he only sells, like, an amount.
Yeah, and then after that point, you have to keep going.
Oh, you know what it was? There's a heart piece in the chandelier. And there it is. Hey, it's like Marin.
What? That man back there?
Yeah, Malin's dad. What's his name?
Oh.
Talon.
Talon.
Like
Look
a
at that
bird.
girl. I always thought she was so cute.
This girl?
Yeah.
She's like a little,
She's so cute.
a little geisha with her hair.
Dance for me.
How do I get this? Do you remember how? Hey, it's this guy.
You have to like run into the wall and then it shakes.
Oh, if you catch a bunch of bugs and you have more than you know what to do with, I'll be happy to take some off your hands. Rather than do it here, come by my room in the academy. Okay. Do I just fuck?
Do it again, do it again.
Oh. Do I have to like jump at it?
No, I think if you just do it enough times, I thought it fall off. I don't know. Like the whole thing falls down, I think. And then he's like, what the fuck?
Maybe I have to time it right.
Or maybe you can shoot the string with your arrows. Can you do that here?
No, I can't use anything in here.
Mm.
That's not what I wanted.
Try going into like the wall instead of that area.
Okay, easy peasy. I just look at where the string is connected. And I roll into that. Right? Nope. Didn't work. I'm a failure.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, I thought so too. I heard that one like coming up.
Yeah.
Run into this.
That guy doesn't even care. You just
Yeah.
knocked over his drink.
Well, fuck it. Hello, friend. Welcome to the Lumpy Pumpkin. This is every bird rider's favorite rest stop. Of course, this is the only place you can wreck our famous homemade pumpkin soup. Judging from the look on your face, I'd say that you've got something more stewing.
Have you ever had pumpkin soup?
I've never have you?
But I've had like squash soup. Or like
I'm not too big on those kind of vegetables. Like
butternut squash soup. I think it's delicious. It reminds me of fall.
a fall. Yeah, like a fall squash or a fall pumpkin or whatever.
It's just like a sweet potato in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been too big on like pumpkin or squash or yams or like any of that. So like I don't think I would really enjoy soup about it. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe if it was like an ingredient in chicken soup or something. But I don't know. I don't even like pumpkin spice stuff.
I love pumpkin.
What?
This guy loves pumpkin.
This guy fucking loves. Look at his eyes. He's terrifying.
But lately, a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible. You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias?
Of course.
Oh, I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderbed brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm gonna do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never fired soup before.
Is that just...
Blah, here it is.
Okay.
This is our biggest pumpkin. I hollowed it out, filled it with soup.
It's like a bread bowl, but pumpkin. Been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years. I waited 10 years for this. And I have to say, this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created.
10 years? It must be rotten.
Master, I will signal for the robot. Thanks for, like, just doing it instead of being like, you want me to do this? Do you want to continue the
like,
plot?
I read the situation, and I decided for myself what is necessary.
Like, hey, read the room, God. And he's like, oh, I made a grave miscalculation. It won't fit through the door. This is another heavy load, but don't worry. I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready.
This is a good robot noise.
That's what he sounds like.
Lindsay, do you like the new toy too?
The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud on an island with an everlasting rainbow. I was wondering what that was for.
Come here, Giddy.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Good luck.
Giddy.
You're not gonna let her just eat that toy?
She was just sniffing it, and then the other cat started attacking it, so she lost interest.
It's too bad. Oh, maybe I ran into that
Little
right.
grumpy gills.
I think I run into this right here.
Maybe.
Is this even doing anything?
Barely.
I don't know.
I think what you were supposed to do was what you were doing.
Just keep doing that like 100 times. Literally 100 times.
Stupid.
It's
Stupid
like
that it takes so long. It should be like 3 or 4.
yeah, it's like in Resident Evil 2. There's a desk that if you search it, it says there's nothing of importance here. Someone must have already searched it. But if you check it literally 50 times, you find an item in it. And it's like a picture of like one of the main characters, but when she was a schoolgirl.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of work for that though.
Yeah, and like who found that? There's probably many things in games that do that, but no one has the patience to check them. She's gonna attack Mimsy. She's gonna attack Zelda. Xerxes. God damn it. I don't even know our own cat's names.
No, you're exactly like
Mimsy and Xerxes. Zelda! Zelda's walking on the thing. Zelda, can you go off? I don't care for... Jeez, there's too many cats everywhere.
You're trying to fly with 3 cats.
Where are we going there? Here we go. Now she's licking my foot. How you do this?
I just want you to relax.
Just gotta relax.
She's so tense right now.
Is she? It's because there's so many cats all around her. She's a very antisocial cat. She doesn't like dealing with people or things. Just like us.
Yeah.
She's kind of the
that's where
perfect
she
cat
learned
for
it.
Yeah, it's from you.
Yep.
She's 8 years old. And you've had her since she was a little baby cat.
just a little baby. Got her at 6 weeks old.
Wow.
It's too early, but her mama had died.
Oh. Mimsy's had such a troubled past. Her mom died. She had sex with a black cat that left her, and then had to give all the babies away. And she got kicked as a kitten. She chewed on a cord.
It's terrible.
Sad.
It wasn't by me.
Yeah, no, it was someone else. I don't want to name drop. Kitty, get out of there.
Yeah, she used to chew on cords when she was a baby. She probably got like slightly electrocuted at one point. And that must have been a whole other traumatizing incident.
I was trying to like steer it and it was not going the way I wanted.
Where's the sensor?
I put it back over there, but I centered it like.
You put it face down over there.
Yeah.
I feel like that must be bad for the little sensory part. Just like.
Oh, you might be right. Better. Shampoo is better. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. It feels dangerous.
It feels dangerous.
Something could jump out at us at any moment. Hungry for soup. A robot.
I just wanted to drink some soup in the rain in this thundercloud.
Yeah, under a
Don't
nice
judge
rainbow.
me, Scrapper.
Yeah.
Under a nice rainbow.
Who the fuck are you, Scrapper? Judging me for my soup habits.
My preference of soup eating. Get out of here.
Oh, dude, he's big.
It's so cool.
And he's got big old eyes.
I really like this fight.
Kitty. Do I fight him right now?
Mhm.
Cool.
Look at those eyeballs. They're
Yeah.
just asking to be shot. Oh, I bet you spin into them
Oh.
to get rid of them.
What are you thinking with your head?
That's right. Thinking with my
Supposed to,
head,
right?
thinking it ahead. I thought that was gonna rhyme better.
it's just head twice.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to fly like a butterfly. What did that say? I'm going to look at the string. Great spirit of the skies, Levias.
I thought his name was Leviathan.
He is a Leviathan. Yes.
Levias the Leviathan.
Yeah, creative. It's like calling
What
him...
is a Leviathan?
Leviathan, in biblical lore, is a giant sea serpent. I don't know if it's directly a sea serpent, but it's just a giant-ass monster. And,
Hey, Kanano.
Hi, Kanano. You like my new chat thing that shows up?
Set that up right before we started.
Yeah. A Leviathan is just like a big-ass fucking...
Serpent.
Yeah, big serpent monster. It's probably fine. And then in other lore, Leviathan is specifically like a gigantic sea serpent. And not necessarily like a...
Who's gonna get you? Oh,
God damn
your poor bird. Like,
it. I know.
both of you were getting hit.
It's kind of hard. I don't even remember how to do this part. Like, 2. Can I get a root of it?
Aww,
What?
nice comment.
What?
I love you so much and I hope you get another subscriber.
Moves on my woman. Just kidding. Hey, I did it. Now there's one giant eyeball that I fucking... Oh, this is a cool fight. I'm glad they made a fight that you actually have to use the bird for. You know, like you have to fly into... Even if it doesn't work, you have to fly into the things, and then you come over here and you land on them, and it's not even a loading zone. You just land on them. It's cool. Some Breath of the Wild shit.
Yeah, and then now there's like this teeny little guy that you know is possessing him.
Yeah, like,
Get out of here.
What else would this do?
And then his little teeth coming out with his eyeballs.
Ocular parasite. Bilos. So I assume I need
Sounds like a disease.
arrows.
Well, it kind of is. I mean, I think you should just like hit those with your sword.
Stop.
Oh, maybe not.
That's like they can...
Careful, you are running low on health.
It's only a jab.
Yeah, you were jabbing. Nice.
Never works.
Now maybe you could do it. Whoa! I like how it like branches off in the direction I want it to. That's cool. This is a good fight. I like this fight.
They were better if this motion was... Jesus, I can't...
He's just like, ah.
If this motion wasn't being kind of weird right now, maybe I should recalibrate it after.
Yeah.
Does that work? I have like a fairy on him?
I don't remember.
If I hit him in the eyeball, does it drop him?
Not doesn't look like it. Looks like you have to get the 2 side things first. And then he opens his eye more and he's like, fuck, I actually have to
You gotta do shit.
do shit.
Oh, cool, I can hit him with the Skyward Strike too. Speed run!
Do you guys like my cats?
We've had so many cats dropping in the stream tonight.
Sometimes I wish that they weren't black because then it would be easier to see them. Like, you can't tell I have a thing on my lap, really. Maybe it's a cat. Spec Ops has never had a kitty. Spec Ops, go to the SPCA tomorrow and get a kitty.
Yeah, everyone should have a kitty once in their life.
Unless you hate cats.
Unless you hate cats.
And,
which is never good.
Never get one. In which case, never. We got 2 kitties in January, and they're great. I love cats. It's hard, yeah, you gotta be ready for some things. You know?
Yeah, like eating cords, eating food that you're
he says, I am when I move out. Everyone in my house is allergic except me.
That's too bad. Lucky you though, right?
Yeah, that'll be an awesome... It's just a good thing to get when you move out, too. Like, this is my house, and I can do what I want, so I'm gonna get a cat, and then I'm gonna learn to take care of it. It's gonna prepare me for kids. I mean, these guys especially, they're so annoying sometimes, but I love them.
Yeah.
Like, we get into the trash, on the counters. It's like... Because when I was growing up, I always had indoor-outdoor cats, because we had, like, a nice yard and stuff. And
yeah, same.
lived in, like, the middle of nowhere, so they weren't gonna get run over or anything. And, so, like, they always had that to do. Like, they always were able to go outside when they were energetic, and then when they came inside, they could just
But now
chill out.
we live in a town where they will get lost, they will get run over, they will get stolen.
Yeah.
You know, we can't really... We don't want to risk it at all.
I'm just playing with the toy.
Oh, Mimsy. Oh, now you saw her and she's embarrassed.
I know.
She's like, what? I don't like playing with things. I'm a mean old cat.
Yeah, I just sleep and eat. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Look at how clean he looks. Did I just cure the Thunderdome too?
Looks like it. Now there's no longer rain or anything. Because he was like, this was his realm. And when he's in turmoil, his realm is in turmoil.
Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup?
You have to talk more like an old man.
I must apologize for my earlier behavior. I must beg
You gotta cough somewhere.
Not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. And also you killed the worm living in my brain.
In my brain.
I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as warden of this guy. Of this guy.
Of this guy.
And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Aster, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names.
That's us. We're his parents.
Yeah. You carry a curious sword, boy, and I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. It's because you don't talk, you see. I see it now, Aster. You are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting.
Just took me a few minutes to figure that out. Had to fully analyze your aura.
Finally clicked. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce.
Right.
As I suspected, listen closely and I will tell you. As you rightly know, long ago, an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. Stop. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept a secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. Yeah, see, that's why you thought you'd come to him first. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. That makes sense. Oh yeah, we had to get a song for every other trial.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. The goddess split the song into 4 parts. She entrusted one of them to me and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. This is so long!
Now you have to go back to all the dragons.
I haven't even met one of the dragons yet, and then after I
the
do...
one that you haven't met is my favorite, and I don't remember why,
Same.
but it's my
Because
favorite.
he's badass. He's
I think he's like...
he's the desert dragon, right?
Mm.
Yeah. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero. Seek out the dragons and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear you sing.
The dragons can be held at Farron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Emerald Gorge. Go on then, find the dragons, and now you find the dragons you now see. What if you came back to him and then instead of like a baritone voice, he was like
Started singing opera to you.
I dreamed a dream that passed on by.
That would be hilarious.
Link, aka Serious Sword Boy.
That's gonna be his next name in our next game.
Okay. I was thinking we should keep it Asterd for everything. And
Yeah?
this will be the tale of Asterd.
The Tale of Asterd.
Yeah.
We should make a song about him.
Tale of Asterd. And he goes on to tell
Forward.
Oh yeah, and Farron Wood.
The crown came
And Mr. Krabs. I think this forest is flooded now when I go there now.
Yeah.
Or I hope I don't have to go there.
And then you have to collect a bunch of notes.
Okay, the title is Finishing Skyward Sword, hopefully. I don't know if we'll be able to do it tonight. It's already 10:37 and I gotta work tomorrow.
You don't even know when you gotta work.
I don't even know. It's probably like 3. Even if it's 1, I don't care.
Oh,
Just stretching his mouth open.
his teeth are so small.
I know, he's such a baby.
You're just like letting him do whatever.
I just found out today that weed is legal in Germany if you have a medical condition that allows you to consume it. And guess how many people own one of these allowances? Right, and these are 7K. How many people live in Germany? Out of curiosity.
Way more than 7K. 7K is like the population of...
Where we used to live.
Yeah.
An unusual phenomenon is taking place in Farron Woods, making it impossible to send directly into them at the moment. 83 million? Dude.
Okay, so...
How rare is this condition that only 7,000 people have?
Yeah.
Or if you have a medical condition that allows you to consume it. What were you going to say?
That's just... I don't know. I feel like it's a little weird.
Yeah. I mean, even, like, in America, you know, like, I got a medical marijuana prescription. Like, I went in, and I didn't really have an excuse, but I said, anxiety and depression. And they were like, we can't give you weed for that. And then I was like, I've also lost, like, a lot of weight. And they were like, okay, here you go.
Yeah, I've also lost... Do
Like-
you remember that Tom Segura joke? And he was like, I don't know, he was talking about going into a medical marijuana place to get his card. And then he was saying, like, if he says he has cancer when he doesn't have cancer, he's getting cancer the next day.
Yeah, and then he was, like, listening to the person in front of him getting the card. And then he
He's
was like, I just really like... Oh, sure.
I just really like the way it makes me feel.
Yeah, and the doctor is like, fuck yeah, weed's awesome, here you go.
And eventually he ended up going in and he was like, my eyes really hurt. And I gave it to him anyway.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
Mine was, I lost like 70 pounds, and that was enough for them to be like, hey,
Yeah, but you lost it in like 2 months or 4 months or something.
Don't worry about it. It was, at my heaviest in high school. Come on, guy. Do my thing. At my heaviest in high school.
It definitely makes you want to eat, so
Oh, for
it's a good
sure.
prescription for
But
not eating enough.
Once you learn how to control your munchies, though, it becomes like a whole new thing. Like I gained a bunch of weight after smoking, and then I lost a bunch because I just learned that I don't need to eat as much as I was. I was just really hungry. Like there was a time when I first started smoking weed that I would go downstairs, make 3 PB&Js,
And then
go
eat
back
them throughout
upstairs.
the night.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I smoked ever, I laid down on the couch and then I
Before I do that.
had a Breyers tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
And I
I think I was watching Princess Mononoke and I ate the whole thing in like the first 10 minutes and my sister was like, Afton.
You can't be doing that.
You can't.
That sounds like that was the first time you ever smoked.
Yeah.
That sounds, and it was in Colorado too. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. My first time was under a bridge with like out of like a shitty tinfoil pipe, which I later found out don't smoke out of a tinfoil pipe.
It's cancer for you. But after that, like, I didn't have a bowl or anything, and there were desperate times when I made a bowl out of like a tin can, you know?
I made a bowl out of an apple one time, and you made one out of a carrot.
A carrot.
And they were great. And then I ate the apple, and I think it got me higher. I don't know. Oh yeah, as I was saying though, at my heaviest in high school, I was like 220. Then after high school, I dropped out of college and went down to like 140. And then I got a medical card and went back up to like 160-ish. And now I'm like 175, I think, again. Also, what do I do?
Are you in the right place?
Yeah, I think.
You couldn't warp to any of the other places?
No, it said due to an unnatural phenomenon, we can't land.
Can I see it?
Yeah, hang on, let me go to the sky and then drop back in real quick. My first time was at a stranger's house I met that day, and I puked all over his bathroom floor. Haha. That sounds
rough.
Sounds fun. One time.
It's a memory, you know? It's a story to tell people.
Yeah, one time, remember when at dinner, we had clam chowder at her parents' house tonight, and remember you asked, you were like, has anyone ever thrown up clam chowder here? And
oh, I remember the story.
yeah, so one of my friends, I won't name names, he came over on New Year's Eve to my house, and on New Year's Eve we would usually do like clam chowder because it was just like a nice meal for that holiday. Okay, an unusual phenomenon is taking place in Fair Woods, making it impossible to descend directly into them at the moment. So,
is there any reason you're going to this one first, or can you go to the other ones?
Well, because it's the first area you go to, I thought maybe they would want me to go here first.
I remember being stuck at this the first couple times I played.
Yeah.
And I still don't remember.
You want to play for a little bit?
Okay.
Just gonna figure it out. And we had clam chowder, and we were smoking a whole bunch, and I don't remember what made him do it, but he just got sick like out of nowhere, and like it was me, him, and my brother all hanging out, and then he like started holding his stomach and like putting his hand over his mouth, and I was like, if you gotta puke, you can go to the bathroom, and then he like ran to the bathroom and just started puking all over the floor, like.
Have you talked to the stone?
Nope. That would probably help. And he just puked like all over the floor, and it was like everywhere, and it was a big mess, and it took him a while to clean, and it smelled bad, and it was a bad memory. But the clam chowder was delicious.
But the clam chowder was delicious.
And then,
I've never. Was that because he smoked? Like he smoked?
I don't know. He said it was because the shrimp was undercooked or something like that, but no one else threw up, and I thought it was delicious. And,
of course he would say.
So I don't really know. And then Spec Ops says I got a wax pen, so I've been using that. I hate getting cotton mouth, so this is a good alternative. Yeah, weed gives me like mad cotton mouth. Like,
I got some candies one time that are like they're cottonmouth candies, and they make your mouth saliva to the max.
Yeah, it really does help. So like if you don't like cottonmouth but you like smoking the act of smoking weed,
I'm sure even if you just like look it up on Amazon right now or like on anything, just like cottonmouth candies, it's probably there. And they work pretty well.
Speaking of wax pen,
oh, I keep doing fucking this.
I hope this works.
That was a beautiful song. Did you hear that?
Hey. Ooh, there's a lot in there. You want to hit? Holy shit, I didn't even know that existed. Cottonmouth candy? Yeah. We found it at a smoke shop near us. And it really helped. Oh my god.
I thought that's empty.
I know. We thought that was empty for like a week. We tried smoking it tonight.
Sweet.
A lot. Hope we're not turning a lot of viewers off with our weed talk, but at this point, no one's against weed.
I mean, wait, okay. I came across an ancient volume in the course of my research. Want to know what it had to do with?
Yeah.
Of course. But it's like, if you're, I don't know, most people are just looking for someone to watch on Twitch and playing video games all night.
Yeah.
It's probably okay with the weed. You're
actually turning me on with that.
That's what we aim for.
Yeah. It's the type of content I strive to create. Yeah, dab pens hurt hard. Unlike our caregiver, or caretaker, whatever the weed.
I think it's oh fuck.
I think it's caregiver.
I think it's caregiver.
I think, but our caregiver recently just got like cartridges for this pen, like little. Let me take it off actually.
Can I lift you guys with my sword? Huh?
And you probably lift them up regularly.
What are these? What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay, so.
Try going to a different dragon even. I don't know.
No.
It's like a little cartridge, and it's kind of clear right now, but usually it would be like dark, and there would be like oil inside of it. And you smoke the oil, and you get high, and it's nice. You mean the plug?
You smoke oil and get high. That's how we get by.
Because you never know when you're gonna go.
Do. Oh, there's this thing that's still here.
Oh yeah, you have this pen. It's a good one. Hit the button, and hit the button, and it glows green.
I'm gonna do a heart. Oh,
It's a good one.
bombs, great.
We need bombs. That's nice.
Was it? That's not what I was expecting would appear. I better do a little more research.
Oh, Xerxes is purring so loud.
I know. I'm not even petting him.
Do you think if I lifted him up and put him in front of the mic, he would stop purring?
No, I don't. Especially if you started petting him afterwards. He's so cute. I love him.
Like this little guy. He doesn't even care how you hold him. Like,
He's just the most go with the flow little baby.
use my beard now. I look Amish. And now I'm
I don't
know.
know what to do.
sorry to lift you up and flop you around like that, but it's worth it. Okay, now just a census check. What do you think of the new Twitch chat showing thing I got for the stream? Does it last too long? Does it not last long enough? Is it the size too small? I'm just looking for feedback here, man. Do you know what you're doing?
Nope.
Decoy nuts. Yeah, you haven't had to use the slingshot in a long time. I think we should try going to the desert one.
Oh, you think I'm a quitter, Michael?
Yes.
You think I'm a quitter? I'm no quitter. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
How about I Google it?
You think I'm a cheater?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You can Google it, but you're not allowed to tell me what it is.
Yeah, okay. But then when I do it, I can change it.
If I don't figure it out first.
But
Fucker.
looks fine to you. That's good enough for me then. Oh.
Just gonna talk to you one more time, Gavin. There are these rocks here, and they've got to be here for a reason. Did you already do something with these?
Mm-mm.
So if I take this fucking rock, I just chuck it at the wall. You see, just take this fucking rock and then just roll it at the wall. Okay.
Oh, what? Okay, just figured out what to do, and it's dumb. You're not gonna guess it.
Don't tell me. Butterflies tend to gather around gossip stones like myself. Find spots along the butterfly. Am I in the wrong area? Do I have to go around a different way? Is that?
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And go out the front door. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yo, I'm Groose.
I'm Groose. That's how he talks.
Gotta get into position, hang tight.
Gotta go fast.
Already? I have to
I
fight this
know,
thing
right?
fucking again already?
At least we did it last session.
And at least it's me this time and not you.
Yeah.
Like you did it last time.
Yeah, and the first time, I think.
Yeah, it's time for me to
Get
this bitch up. Feels like that seal's going to give away any second. Hear that music?
Do you know what the Groose-nator can do?
Oh, I think it's so cute when he like. I know, he just like tries to claw up your shoulder.
I was looking at me with those big old eyes.
The Spec Ops can live through us vicariously with this cat.
Yes, look at this cat, Spec Ops, and appreciate him for all his glory. He's a cute cat. When do you think you're gonna move out
Oh, he's so cute.
and get your own cat? Oh, just made a noise.
He's probably gonna fart.
Probably. He farts a lot, so get ready for that.
Oh, he's gonna sit right on my lap, right? Right when I'm trying to kill shit. Right when I'm trying to fuck shit up. Oh.
His scales look weird. Like they're flopsy, but they're supposed to be like armor, so... Weird. The Imprisoned, stage 3.
Let's do this. Now he's got big ol' arms.
They're like 2 inches taller, but they never draw attention to it. Like just slightly longer. Look who's finally back. Good thing too, because I was getting tired of waiting to put a hurting on you lately or something. Aster, let's do this.
Bug.
Let's... And your sword is longer and stronger too. And I think we have a fairy, so we can fix this.
Oh.
This isn't going well. He's walking quick.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, hit him in the head with the thing. Hit the up on the head. Hey! Fuck him up!
Does that work?
I think.
Oh!
I think it touched him a little bit. It stunned him long enough so that you can attack him now.
Oh, he's all the way up
so
here. I'm just gonna go up here.
Oh, and jump on him.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Might even need to throw another bomb. If you're quick about it. Like, as long as you can stay equal to him. It's good enough.
I'm gonna jump. Ooh!
I hit him!
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I think he needs to be stunned.
Yeah. He's gonna hit me with his fucking tail.
Yeah. He'll use tail whip. I think there's a thing right to the left. I think like a water and air blower. He wants the cord.
I need that. Don't look at me like that. I'm playing a game.
No, those are weak. Don't do that.
Really?
Yeah. You'd expect them to be like a one hit.
Skyward. Yeah.
It's hard already.
Oh no, I haven't played against him.
Yeah, it's kind of tough going from not having fought him to going to the third one. I believe in you.
Thanks, babe.
Hey!
Where is he right now? Oh, he's all the way up there. Should I hit him yet?
Wait until you're a little closer. I would assume.
Hey, what's up?
Did you hear me the first time?
Still here.
Still want to be part of the team.
I've been up here this whole time building this thing.
That's
Really
probably
like
good.
to be included.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me like 2 days to build this. Golden pony boy. I hope. Please don't start moving. Oh no. Okay. Just smack it down. Down. Yeah. That's what happened to me the last time. He shakes off like right at the last hit. What are you doing?
And he's like, oh,
Yeah, he's just like forcing it.
I wonder if it just feels like pooping.
Oh god. It's like through a different hole. You're gross.
You're gross. I mean, he's pushing a thing out of his body. What else is that?
You think he poops in general?
I don't know.
Everybody poops, so...
If you don't, you're an android. It should be destroyed. It's headed straight for the temple, but there's no way I'm letting it get there. Big Ugly's going down, burning.
I don't think I've ever seen him get to the temple.
No, me neither.
Punch him in the face!
I saw him.
Yeah,
Go right through him.
What if you
He's like, ah.
Oh, right at the beginning, too. Makes it easier. I bet you can jump down to him right now, too.
Mm. Somebody really thank the genius who made this machine.
Don't break an arm jerking yourself off.
Kind of deserves it. Thank you, Groose.
Yeah, you probably couldn't have beaten the second two fights.
Mm.
The second and third fight. That was good. I should do 3 up swipes right in a row.
I did.
Do you like that or Smirnoff?
I don't know.
Do you know Smirnoff has vodka?
In it?
No, they how unfortunate for the boss fight. Yeah, they smell like they sell tiny Smirnoff vodka nips. You have to go and help him?
Yep.
Bitch doesn't even have his own bombs.
I mean, literally. Oh, right. That's where he was getting the bombs.
You could just like throw a rock at him and make it explode.
You should get a bomb bag, or ask me to go get him a bomb bag.
Yeah, dude. You can buy a bigger one and then give him your old one.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God, you've screwed us all.
Look, he's coming. He's coming.
It was just sitting there the whole time.
She's like, oh, this is a nice seat.
Rolls down the hill. Gone forever. Hits Impa.
Is that what I need to do? Fuck.
You've got to
get up on that ugly thing's head.
Yeah! This is cool!
Nice, you're locked and loaded.
This is awkward. I hope we don't have to be exactly right. Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Do we just beat him for the third and final time?
This better be the third and final time. It's cool. They do change it up and make it more interesting each time. It's just the same boss and like, I don't know.
Even Girahim's second fight was a lot more fun than his first fight. You know, but this is just unfun all 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time it was like, oh my God, this is a giant demon escaping. How do I deal with this? And then the other time it's like, oh, okay.
I know how to deal
And
with
the
this,
third
but now
time's
it's just
like,
harder.
Yeah. That's some Twilight Princess ass stuff.
Floaties.
Yeah, some sort of Twilight Princess ass floaties. Like some arm floaties with Twilight Princess on them.
Bold.
Bold?
I never went through my story of how I got a medical marijuana card.
Oh yeah. You can go through it.
Well, I don't really remember actually. It wasn't that interesting.
Thanks for telling us that story.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is so good.
I went with you when you got yours renewed.
Bold and brash. Not sponsored by Blue Diamond. Hey, it's a Triforce, but not. Yeah, I think you I needed to get my card renewed because you have to do it like every year, and I
We're
was
gonna
like,
have to do that again in like April.
and so me, you, and my brother all went, and then he got his card too, I think, at the same time, even though he was already caregiver.
Yeah, I think I was having a lot of really bad abdominal pains after getting like the birth control thing. It's the IUD. Was having a lot of really bad pains, and I still do every once in a while. But marijuana helps. It's good.
Helps everything. And we all went. And getting your marijuana card is very easy. You sit in a room for an hour. You pay someone $150, and they give you a piece of plastic that says you can smoke weed legally.
It hasn't really mattered that I've had it though.
I don't really know. It doesn't usually really, unless you go to a
Just a nice thing
dispensary.
to have.
Dispensaries are expensive as shit, though.
Plus, our caregiver only gives to people with cards.
100% legal. 110% even.
I can't even say what I was thinking.
Oh, why?
I just can't.
I believe you. It's just so good.
We're almost out of time, asked Turd. Are you close to discovering the Triforce?
I hope.
Actually...
Gotta go find a song and then do a
see.
temple.
You must seek out the 3 dragons and complete the Song of the Hero to find the Triforce. It is right you search led you here. The Fair and Woods are close by.
I just realized, once you get to the desert dragon, he tells you to leave, plant the seed 1,000 years ago, and then bring it back so that you can get a song. I think the other 2 just give it to you, though.
Yeah. And then we've got our favorite temple. Can't wait.
The final temple is a lot of fun in this one. I like the idea of it a lot.
Me too.
I don't remember how to do it, but that'll make it more fun. Seal will only hold as long as the gate remains closed.
I just remember there are all those panels and you have to move the rooms around to make it like so cool.
Yeah.
I freaking love it.
It's like finding your way, how to...
And it's like, it's just the whole temple is one big puzzle, like even the temple, you know, because
Yeah,
it's like,
literally,
it's
like,
so cool.
It is cool. And like, I've seen a speed run of it, and they literally just, they walk in, they move like every room until it's in a specific
And then they go through the whole thing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think, like, I might be wrong, because you might even have to switch it a couple more times, but it's still impressive just seeing them go in and move everything around, and then they go through all the
Just know
rooms
exactly
perfectly.
what to do.
Speedruns are a lot of fun to watch. That's why AGDQ is so popular. I'll run ahead and get her prepped for you. Come see me when you're ready to take a little flight. What are they talking about?
I don't remember. I think,
Oh my.
I think he's gonna help me into Fair Woods.
Like you have to launch yourself over.
It's something, I don't know. He does have a tendency to cause trouble for those he helps. Safe journey. I wish you a soft landing, Astrid. Thank you. She's grown so old and nice.
Yeah. Had a lot of time to think.
A lot of the times getting older makes people meaner, and sometimes it makes them nicer.
I've met a lot of really mean old people working where I work.
You didn't work at an ice cream shop.
Oh, that's true.
Old people love ice cream. It's just a fact.
Even mean old people love ice cream. Go up that hill behind you.
Oh, okay. I thought I was just getting... Hate the stamina wheel.
No such?
I do, yeah. Hold on.
Okay. These are so good.
Hey guy, I'm just gonna get up and... Oh, okay, I just have to talk to you first. I wanna head to Seraph to the left. No sweat, just hop on the Groosinator. You couldn't think of a better name that had anything to do with its purpose.
Like, I bet. It's like Dr. Duke.
It's the Bominator-nator.
It's the throw bombs in your enemy's face-inator. Oh my god. Oh, I thought the way the pixels were like moving, it made it look like he was like spinning rapidly as he fell. The big guy just chilling out.
Yeah, you have to bring the seed back in time and let the plant grow because he's sick, and you have and you have to like
Maybe.
and it's potion form.
Or he's just hungry, I don't know.
God. You gotta take this.
Okay.
I have the most adorable creature on the world to take care of.
On the world.
On the world.
I don't even
It actually makes sense. Why would people say in the world?
Because
Well, the world isn't Earth. The world is everything. I don't know.
the world is everything, but
The world is like everything that we know.
Oops.
I don't know. How would you define the world? Oh.
I mean, the world is just like, now that I'm thinking of it, it kind of sounds more like just the space that something inhabits, like in its entirety. You know, not just on Earth, but like the moon is part of our world. You know, Saturn is part of our world. The Andromeda Galaxy is part of our world. But we only live on a planet.
Well, just like anything that we perceivably know. Because there's a lot of stuff that aren't a part of our world, but we don't know it.
Yeah,
And-
and our world is constantly expanding. Like if we find out alternate universes exist, and that's part of our world now. You know?
But like, would you define our world as even what we don't know, or just what we know?
What we do know.
So then, how about the universe? Would that be literally everything? Like everything that we?
Yes.
That's how I think of it
And
too.
like many different worlds make up the universe, because like the universe is so big, you're gonna have different worlds of planets.
And there are gonna be like different universes that have a totally different idea of what the world is and have like maybe not discovered Saturn. They've discovered other things. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't have discovered Saturn because it's like
pretty big.
yeah, but
Just sitting there.
that's just a random example.
I am arrived. Hello, Hector.
Hey, Hector.
How do you do? Excuse me.
Has anybody noticed how cute this cat's been for like the past 5 or 10 minutes?
It's been adorable.
He crawled up here and then he like grabbed my boob and then he laid down and now he's just being cute.
Because he knows he's on stream. He's a fucking...
He's a ham.
A what?
A ham.
A ham?
I can't believe you've never heard anybody say that because like my dad said it today and you were like, a what? A ham? Literally?
What do pigs have to do with this? I farewell. How fare thee? We farewell as well.
Yeah.
We are trying to finish Skyward Sword, but we don't know if we'll finish it tonight.
I'm a few
Also,
twisted teas deep.
Oh yeah.
So
And where did this man say to go just now?
go talk to the Kiwis, I guess.
Probably should pay attention at this point because I don't remember this part at all, really.
I just remember that eventually you're gonna start like swimming for musical notes. And I really like that.
I remember
part.
that.
I really like that.
I was so shocked when water started flowing out of the great tree's roots.
It's like at this point because we, or well, at least for me because I've played this game so many times and seen it played. Like, I'm not like all of the stuff that I don't remember, but that I know I have to do seem more tedious than anything.
Yeah.
Like the first few times I played it, I thought it was so cool.
Yeah, that's just because it is your first time and you're just very into anything this game has to offer. But
Like I'm just really excited for Minish Cap right now.
Same. Like there's so many Zelda games that actually are good all the way through, not just for story, but for like everything it has to offer. It's nice. Me too.
You don't have a cat holding you down.
It's true. So I've talked. Is there another one in the fucking... Actually, do I have to talk to all of them? Because I already found out that it started from the Great Tree's roots. So I might be able to just leave. What is it? Oh. Yeah, my motion controls are messed up again.
You could recalibrate it.
I could, but I won't.
That's
It's quitter talk.
quitter talk.
There's 2 of them. Quest just got done twice as quick. All started after the water dragon showed up. The flood must be her fault. Don't fucking blame something you don't know.
Cute Polly.
She must be hiding around here. She's sick again, or what?
Oh, it's a critter.
That blue
I think
thing?
this is just so cool too because you've been here so many times and it wasn't flooded, but now there's now it's
Yeah.
all flooded with water.
I do like when games like change main areas. It's like a nice. You know, maybe I should be doing more. Okay. Oh yeah, now we gotta float down here. They all float down here. And really quick. Just gonna recalibrate this real quick. It's not doing so hot. Oh, damn it. Now point the Wii remote at the screen. Cool.
I think we should get Mimsy a toy, like just for her.
Okay.
The other cats can't play with it.
Oh, damn it.
She was very interested in that one toy for a few seconds until I watched her.
I know, she's so
shy.
self-conscious.
Yeah,
like,
she's like, what?
like even the other day when Ethan was here and we were cooking dinner, and like she was just sitting in the doorway being cute and looking at us do her thing, and then we all looked at her, and then she was like, started looking away, and then she started like moving out of the way.
She's like, nah, I'm out.
This feels actually better for the thing.
It's weird. And then like Xerxes, when anybody's watching him, he's so cute, but when we're not, he just gets into such mischief.
It's because he knows like how to play us.
Yeah.
Mimsy's just self-conscious and she doesn't want us to look. Zelda seems like she's just ditzy all the time.
That's a good way of putting all their emotions.
Yeah. They're adorable. Is that a bomb wall that I missed?
Are there water bombs in this game?
Nope. It's Twilight Princess only, I think.
Oh, well, there's those big puffin fish bombs.
Yeah, that's kind of the same. That's probably the inspiration for it. Or for, like, even in lore, you know, those fish probably exist everywhere.
Oh, yeah, and then they were like, if we can harness the power of that fish and put it into a bomb.
So don't go that way. Yeah, cats are more than just geniuses. They're
I
evil
am convinced
geniuses.
that there are aliens.
We gotta watch that Futurama episode where it's...
She's watching you.
Oh my god. Is she possessed now? Do I have to fight another boss?
And she's like, I've been possessed.
I kind of wish it didn't show her watching. It would have just been cooler to walk down and then have her pop out. I think cats are evil geniuses. Wouldn't know how to play
Who
it.
dares to dip even a toe in my waters without my leave?
My leave?
Oh, I remember you.
You're the young human who helped me recover from my injuries some time ago. It was like full 2 days ago.
How did you flood this whole area in 2 days?
Yeah, right. You seem to have a good deal. You seem a good deal stronger than the last time we met. Look at that sword. You're the real thing, boy. It's clear you have the spirit of a hero of the. It's clear you have the spirit of a hero of the goddess, just like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Let me guess, you swam all the way here to try to get me to teach you the part of the song of the hero the goddess entrusted to me.
How did you know?
Literally have it. That's all well and good, but I can't go around giving away something that precious to every hero who flounders into my waters. Like
How do you think, like, okay.
Yes.
So she's like thousands and thousands of years old because she, you know, knew the goddess and whatever. And how does time pass for her? Like, do you think it's the same but like relative to her lifespan, or does she know that it's been thousands of years and she's like, I've lived a lot longer than you?
I mean, it's like that thing we were talking about before about how like cats are smaller, so they probably experience time differently because they move differently. You know, when flies, like fruit flies, live for like 4 days at a time because they're just so small and they live and they fuck and they die.
And it's weird because it seems like the older I get, the faster time like seems to go by for me.
Yeah.
So I imagine that if something was able to live for a really long time, then it would
eventually it would just be nothing.
Yeah.
Like God is, if he exists, is eternal. You know, and everything, he can probably just stop at any point in time to do something. Or like, I don't know.
It's weird.
It's also like,
it's weird to think about.
Did you know that the reason, if you go to slap a fly, the reason they can move out of the way so quickly, like along with like air dynamics, is because like it literally processes things faster than you, so like you'll just be slamming your fist down
and it's like,
at them.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's like in like Dragon Ball when someone goes to punch and then Goku just walks
Super
out of the way.
instinct.
Yeah, he just like walks out of the way because
Yeah.
he's just faster.
Seems slow.
It passes just like ours, kind of. I mean, it's also like what you just said about how like when it was a child dragon, it was probably experiencing time differently than it does now because of how old it is.
Yeah.
And like the older you get, the faster time goes to you, relatively.
Yeah, because it's like you've had all of that time already passed, so you
like right
know
now
it goes by like that.
Yeah, so like the next year of your life will be 1/20th of your life, as opposed to when you're 50, 1 year is 1/50th of your life. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of something else that we were talking about today, but I can't remember at the moment. It just like connected a dot. And
Reawakened.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna bring out a real question.
Oh God.
Here's the real question.
I love Hector's real questions. As it happens, almost every inch of the greenery in the area is submerged, so it's here, in this flooded land, that I will test you. If you're up to completing the task I ask of you, I see no reason why I shouldn't reward you with... Oh, cool. Side quests to continue the plot. And this is another thing I don't like, is like, you have the main mission of go get the hero, or find the Triforce. To find the Triforce, you have to find out who knows about the Triforce. So you talk to the guy, and then he's like, go talk to this guy.
Oh, well, I like that, because
And then
it's like a treasure hunt, you know? Because, like, you don't know that much, and now you're, like, picking apart the pieces to find it, and it's like, how is that different from many other games, you know? Like...
I mean, I think of Bioshock a lot, because Bioshock does the same thing, where your goal is to, like, get to the last area, but to get to the next area, you have to do this, and then to do that, you have to do this, and then you get to go to the next area.
Are you just, like, upset with the fact that it tells you what the end goal is? Or...
Maybe, because, like, you know the end goal is getting the Triforce, and now you realize that you have to do a side quest for every dragon on the way,
so
and
then
also
it kind of
find
just
every
seems
dragon.
tedious. Would you have rather waited to tell you that you were looking for the Triforce until, like...
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if that would make it better, actually. That's a good question. But, like, was it created that big, or was it created as a baby and grew?
Oh.
Maybe it started as one of those little tiny, like, things that you find in the water here. it started like that big.
Like a little serpent.
Yeah, and then it
But
just
then
grew
why
bigger.
aren't all the serpents like big,
'Cause they're all
powerful dragon
tinies, and
babies?
he's blessed. He's powerful.
By the goddess. He just so happened to meet the goddess.
Yeah. Just one of the ones that... Well, then, what are the other dragons, then? They're not in water. Excuse me.
Well, they're just different. I don't even remember the Elden dragon.
That's so many!
Can I do this part?
Yes, please.
Your task to collect this score and collect all my musical friends out there. Yeah, and this is just like a longer version of the Sacred Trials. It's not even like a dungeon.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's the Sacred Trials mixed with the Twilight Princess version of doing it, except there's so many more.
But they're all like fun and easy to find. Look at that.
It's like Mario 64. Yeah, recalibrate it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird. If girls have ovaries, shouldn't they have underees?
True. I've never thought about that before. Okay, I need to figure out.
Girls
what I'm
have
doing
periods, but not commas.
here. I really gotta.
Where did I put them? Oh. You want me to do this then?
No.
You wanna?
I gotta hold it. I have a cat on my lap.
Keep
My duties.
Your duties.
Wait. Can you
No.
move the thing closer to the...
I mean, no, you just have to point at the bar. It'll just focus at where you're going to be pointing it. And move it back a little bit, too. Make it easier. Now it should be fine.
I pressed it like 4 times just to be sure. Hey, are you collecting Tadstones?
Yep.
Tadstones? How'd you know? Oops.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Hey, are you collecting Tadstones?
Sorry to ask again, but
I'll let you in on a secret then.
some Tadtones hang out in groups. You have to catch those similar Tadtones one right after the other to swim out of your score. Cool. And it's just so long. This is the reason I don't like the new Pokemon games, is because there's so much shit to do in between temples, like, or in between like gyms.
Gems. Yes. Yes. Oh, I got one. I got one.
But now it's like, you know that you have, like, your goal is to get the Triforce, and like I do like the treasure hunting part of it, but everything between that's annoying. Like, come here, now fight
I
the
don't like
imprisoned
swimming.
again.
Swimming is hard.
Come here, fight the imprisoned. Now, fight spin throw. Now talk to the dragon and do her side quest. Now go to the volcano and do another thing, and then do another quest, and then get another thing. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like swimming. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Oh!
What?
I didn't get any of those notes. They're all still back
Oh my
here.
god.
Alright. Take 3.
I think you're doing too broad of motions.
There we go.
Like, try pointing forward and then...
Okay. It's like, I'm not doing anything right now, but it's...
So then move it to the left.
It's like I'm turning the opposite way. Alright, alright.
It's probably also doing the thing where there is no center. You can either go left or right.
Like... So turn it like way... Like...
And also in Twilight Princess, you don't have to swim for these. It looks like there's no center, like you're only
Yeah.
going in one direction. Whoops.
This is okay, I got this. I can figure this out. Just gotta go like meow meow. Ah!
At least you can swim like that to get them all.
Yeah. Bye!
They probably thought it was too annoying playtesting. Have to get them one at a time.
Can I try to do this again?
Calibrate it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. So like, where are you going to be pointing forward? Well, no,
Here.
that'll set forward to...
I know, but it's not like... Yeah.
Okay. Take 3 or 2. One of those. Take 2.5.
This is better. I can already tell. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this feels good.
Seems it. You're
I'm
actually
going straight forward.
Yeah, you actually have control and hey, a little bird guy.
It's a guppy. I'm not gonna. Oh, he's a no.
Oh yeah, you have.
Isn't he?
Yeah. Spin into him. Yeah, take number. We forgot. Oh, another blue one down there.
Can't let these bitches touch me.
This is being weird again.
A little bit.
Okay.
If I spin, they just like come to me.
Come. I'm a fucking cum queen.
And
It's Broad City.
yeah, good show.
I'm not a cum queen.
I am.
No, you're a candy queen.
That too, yeah.
What is that purple bubble?
That seems to be a note.
Did you get it? Did.
Oh, I got
wait.
one. There's another one.
Where is it though?
Oh, it's over there.
Where is it?
I see it.
Oh, it's right left. Oh wait.
No, that was the one that I just got.
Oh. Oh, respawn. Okay. Fucking.
Alright.
Yeah. And then. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a good range on it.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta be so bad. Uh-oh.
Do you want to switch? You can go poop. Oh, yeah.
I have to try to hold out for as long as possible.
Oh my god, and we have Oreos.
Oh my god.
You want one?
No. Oops. Oh god.
Spin right real quick. Oh, I want to see if those heals were notes or anything.
I went the wrong way, but yeah. To me, left is right and right is left, but only
That's not right.
when I
Are you having fun yet?
No, actually, this isn't as fun as I remember it being.
It's cool. Just not fun. I see a thing. Now I have to pee.
Do it.
Right now, right here.
Yes.
Oh. You gotta swim through landmines to get them. I mean, sea mines.
Oh shit.
Spin. Spin.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Speed run. No, I think you just get brought back to the top. What? That signal for enemies? They're so doofy looking and they look like school buses.
I can't do this anymore. I have to
Okay.
pee.
But you have cats.
I can't.
Some nasty
I'm
fish
sorry.
seem to have swam their way into the flooded woods. I hate to bump into those things underwater. As if this wasn't fun enough already.
Do you want to hold him?
Not even a little. Just kidding.
There you go, Xerxes.
Hey, kitty. I'm gonna reset this one more time. Because this is literal trash. So how you guys doing? And then... Oh god, I need air. Kitty, why don't you love me? Ugh. Oh, they give you air when you grab them. That's nice. Makes it a little bit less annoying. And then if you get at least one per spin, then you're in the golden. In the green. And you're golden. Pony boy. It's got such a powerful meow.
He misses me. He's like, why'd you leave me? Having to pee is not an acceptable excuse.
I'm not even done with my drink.
Oh, bitch.
I am. Babe, we're almost done with the first row of 3.
Wow.
Oh, wait, no. Wow. Okay, yeah. We have a lot more than I thought. Is that a yellow thing that I see? Ow.
This is Zelda. She looks exactly like Zelda.
Don't tell them, though. Can I not? Pretty sure there's a thing in here.
Sink down in my seat. I think you have to hit it right on the head. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you hit him on the head to stun him.
Oh.
How do I get that?
You have to spin it, maybe? Like flip it around by jumping on it?
How do I jump on it?
I don't know. Go like,
Do I really have to do that? This is so... Oh god, he
me
sees
and
me.
Zelda are here for you.
What? How do I... I don't remember how to get up there.
So are like all the Zeldas after this named after this Zelda that froze herself in time for thousands of years to save everybody?
Probably. In Zelda 2, there's a Zelda that they say is the one that everyone's named after as well. So they're just kind of retconning a whole ton of stuff. I don't really care though. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So like,
I'm so annoyed at this game. We will beat it though.
yes.
So like what?
Hey, Mimsy.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about how Zelda, like, I'm stuck.
Are you? You can raise that, I think.
No, it was stuck on like something else. Zelda. What was I saying?
We were talking earlier about how Zelda.
Like how the goddess put her essence into a person. Did she put her essence into like mortal beings? And was Zelda's the first one with it, or was there like lots of people before her? Who,
Well, she was saying that like Zelda was like, I am the reincarnation of the goddess. So I'm pretty sure, unless your theory is right, where like every other generation is like the reincarnation, you know?
Or like just after someone dies, it's reincarnated into the next bloodline, you know?
And it just happened to be Zelda's this time.
Or well, Zelda's just so happened to be the one who was necessary at that time. Like it was necessary for her to awaken, and that's why she was brought to the surface and told everything. But like before then, she didn't know anything about it, and she probably could have gone her whole life without knowing anything about it if it wasn't necessary. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
is how
destiny, man.
All the other incarnations of Zelda go from this point on until the next one is necessary, or from like.
That's probably how it is, because like I would assume she always gets reborn into the royal family. So that probably is how it is. Like some Zeldas just don't need it, but they're always gonna train just in case they need it. That's why like Breath of the Wild Zelda is doing, because she knows that Calamity Ganon is gonna break out sometime soon.
Yeah.
You know.
And maybe it's just like because Zelda holds the Triforce of Wisdom, right?
Yes.
And so like it's always the royal family because they have all the royal ancient texts and stuff, and like all of the know how to pass down that wisdom, and like for the for the Triforce of Courage, it's always just a person who has the spirit of a hero, you know?
Yeah.
Or like in Wind Waker, he wasn't even the incarnation of the hero. He was just some heroic boy, you know?
Dude, yeah.
That's just to say that anyone could be born with the spirit of a hero.
Even if you're not, you can become it. Like, he literally becomes...
Yeah, he finds the Triforce.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice to see you again. How goes it? You just told me. Oh, okay. You see, it's like, how should I explain this? There's a technique you use when searching for the others of my tribe. Remember that? Oh.
do that again.
Yeah. Remember dousing?
Oh my god. No,
Isn't it weird how we forgot to tell you this in the beginning?
Did you ever play any instruments?
I played the trumpet for like a month or 2 or 3. Not very long at all. Oh yeah, so I played the trumpet for school, and then on my own time I took piano lessons for a little while. But I didn't have the motivation to stick to like any of it. Which I regret, but fuck it. No.
Yeah, it's just nice to learn and know an instrument.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Oh, I see. Like, it would have been nice to know. I mean, trumpet I don't care about. I wanted to play the saxophone, but it was more money. And so I didn't. So I wonder what that Michael was like. Maybe he really liked the saxophone.
And now he's in a band,
Yeah.
jazz band.
Yeah, he's the next Louis Armstrong. Is he a jazz player? Louis Armstrong? Lance Armstrong? Stretch Armstrong?
Some Armstrong.
Hector plays the cello.
That's really cool.
Yeah, cello is the giant one, yes? Like
It's
the
like
big bass.
Yeah.
Big bass guitar sideways.
Like boom boom.
The cello has that boom boom pow.
It's got that hourglass figure.
I like instruments though. And I know you played clarinet, yes?
No.
Flute.
Every time you always say clarinet.
That's because SpongeBob and... So the flute, and you play piano on your own time. You never have taken lessons for piano.
I did actually. Well, I don't think I've ever told you that, but I did take lessons for like
Oh my god,
a week,
that's violent.
which was just one
Only a
lesson
week?
actually, yeah. And then I never went back because she was mean.
I get that.
I didn't like her.
I just hate people.
Yeah.
See, there's a fucking thing right there. How do I get it? My bonnet?
Who was the cello?
Oh, it didn't. Damn it. Despite the fact that its range is the most like the human voice out of the whole orchestra. Maybe that means we hate humans.
Destroy all humans.
Let's do it. How do?
Can you like spin up on it on the bottom, like on the side at some point?
I might have to just go straight up. Fuck.
Oh yeah, and then just like land on it from the top.
Maybe. It's when you're required to sit down today. Really, I think if you're strong enough, you can just like play like a regular guitar. Or a violin. Oh my god, did I do it? I didn't. I got excited for a second. Dude, I'm going to literally kill you. I would want to learn to play the violin.
Yeah, I wanted to for a while. But
Yeah, they're expensive. They're
instruments aren't as easy to learn as you would think.
yeah, they
Like
never
you can
are.
learn notes, but that's just part of it. Like with the guitar, and I thought I could learn how to do it, and I taught myself a lot of notes, but there's also just like my hands are so small, and there's a lot of notes that I just can't do unless I really train myself to like stretch my fingers out more. And
That's why you can play the ukulele so well. It's because it's literally just a tiny guitar.
yes.
Okay, done with the line.
Yeah.
The controls are starting to get bad again, so I might have to recalibrate.
I'm yawning so much right now.
Are you tired?
I don't really feel tired, but like yawning a
I
lot.
feel like you might need to sleep.
Yeah.
I dreamed a dream. Oh, I'm about to die. That's why we get high, 'cause we never know. I can hear him struggling for breath. It's probably a lot worse than burning to death, right?
No. Burning to death sounds terrible. You really think struggling to breathe is worse than burning?
Feeling your lungs collapse.
Fuck, it's not that bad. It's like when you're coughing from smoke, your lungs are collapsing.
Nah, I don't. That's only partly right. I don't have a good response for that.
You're 22.5 inches long. That's crazy.
Yeah, 10.
Hard or soft?
15 soft. Yeah.
And 10 pounds, 3 ounces when I was born.
I forgot what we were just talking about.
We said I have really big hands. I always have. I was 22.5
Oh.
inches long and 10 pounds. Damn! That's crazy.
10 pounds, 3 ounces. I was like 9.
No, but like
5.
22.5 inches long. That's like
I didn't know
more-
that mattered in babies.
2.5 feet. Not 2.5, but
That's almost 2 feet.
no, that's.
It's 12 inches.
Oh yeah,
24.
it's almost 2 feet.
Oh, I can talk to this guy. Will he give me a hint?
This is like 2 feet, right?
Hello, friend.
That's a big baby.
That's a big baby.
That's like Mimsy size.
I wonder how much Mimsy weighs in ounces.
I mean, 10. She's probably about 10 pounds, 3 ounces.
10 pounds?
When you were a baby, you're the size of our full-grown cat.
Oh, God. No.
Why does that surprise you?
What?
10 pounds. That's
Because 10 ounces and 10 pounds.
10 ounces. What are you? Where's 10 ounces coming from?
He said he was 10 ounces when
No.
he was born.
10 pounds, 3 ounces.
What? How much is an ounce?
An ounce, babe. Think of an ounce of weed.
Oh my God. I'm not dumb, I swear. It's like we saw that Game Grumps thing that was like, oh, the thing froze. I wonder how long ago that happened.
Not that long ago.
I was declared 6 feet at the beginning of my 8th grade year. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's crazy.
How tall are you now?
Yeah, it's like that Game Grumps thing where we watched where Danny was like, what does EYE spell? And he was like, you. And he's like, no. And he's like, yeah, EYE, you. And he's like, this was I. And he was like, oh my God. That was that moment for me.
That was that moment for me. Yeah, it's okay.
I guess. 6 feet? That's too bad. So you just grew to 6 feet and then stopped? Were you disappointed?
It's like when I was in 6th grade, I was taller than everybody.
Were you?
I had the biggest boobs.
Nice.
And then and then I stopped growing. And I've been as tall as I was in 6th grade since then. And everyone grew above me.
I'm just missing that one note.
Can you look at your map or your dowsing thing?
No, I know where it is. I just don't know how to get it.
Can you climb up the tree?
I don't know. Because I don't think I can go up there. I remember getting stuck here last time too, and it was something dumb that I needed to do. Like this. Or
For Aston, it's actually Afton.
literally everyone spells that wrong.
Everyone calls me something different.
Yeah.
Because I have a weird ass name.
Here's the question for Afton. Does size matter?
For what? I mean, size doesn't matter.
I can't just grab that and then...
Usually when people ask that question, it's about dick. Is that what it's about, or is it about anything?
Well, let's see. If the cello was smaller, you wouldn't have to sit down and play. We can chalk that to my terrible memory. Oh yeah, your name. Not the movie.
Uh-oh.
Can I get up there? It looks like I can. But how? And why? Can I go down like there?
Can you go inside the tree and then up?
Maybe, because like that one's blowing arrow. That one's blowing arrow. Maybe I have to go in from the very goddamn bottom.
It's about dick. I think it makes a difference, like the different sizes and shapes and colors and stuff.
And colors.
It all makes a difference, but it doesn't like necessarily matter if you're looking at the big picture.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more that goes into
Like
it.
if you're 22.5 inches long, you know.
Like that's not gonna fit. I'll probably feel bad.
Fucking. Yeah, the average vagina is only like 5.5 inches deep. So, if you have a big penis, you're worse for the woman.
I mean, then it's just.
I saw an article about how small penises, like very small penises, might be better for sex because it'll be less painful, and also you're stimulating the front of the vagina.
Yeah, but then you can't get to the back at all, ever even. And like even if you have like at least a long enough penis to get to the back, but you can go in and out for the front without getting to the back, then you can still have both of the stimulation, but not like, I don't know, you don't lose out on your G spot.
Yeah. Isn't the G spot right at the front?
I always thought it was
The
like
right thing.
the clitoris.
The clitoris.
That's right on the top, not even in the vag.
But like for the G spot, isn't that when you like put your finger in and then you do the come here motion?
I think it's different for like different people.
Oh man, do I have to?
Like you remember in Broad City when Alana's dating that girl that looks exactly like her, and she's like, I know exactly where your G spot is. It's right here.
It's hot.
Yeah, it was good. It's a good moment in the show.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Same.
Woo! Glad that was worth it.
There you go.
What would you consider to be the most desirable length? Whatever I am.
Yeah.
Answer the question after.
I don't know I don't know what all of them feel like. It's hard to say if you haven't tried a dick size of every size.
Every millimeter. Just take them all in.
I mean, as far as I have tried, it's a good 6 inches, 7 inches. I don't know.
Do you even know how long mine is?
I haven't measured it.
I think mine's like, we're getting into it. Like high 5, about 6, give or take, like a 1/4 of an inch. I would say. It's like as long as my hand. About.
I remember the first time I gave anyone a blowjob.
Go on.
All of my friends were asking me like the next day how big it was and stuff, and I was like, I don't know,
like about.
Yes. Because like all I could compare it to was like my hand, and I was like 1.5 of these.
You have a curvy ass hand.
You have a curvy ass. Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Like go like that, and then look at the side, like how far back your fingers go. Like look at mine compared to hers. Like turn yours toward the camera a little bit more. Right? Like look at how big he is.
That's weird.
Right?
It looks unnatural.
I saw a video of a guy where he shook a guy's hand regularly, and then he flipped his fingers like all back, and then shook his hand the other way.
What?
Like shook the other guy's hand the other way.
gross.
It was so gross. But I was very fascinated.
The human body's beautiful. That's creepy.
You have a curvy ass hand.
It's true.
What were we saying?
I'm talking about dicks.
Oh yeah. Back to the matter at hand.
Yeah, I think length isn't
at all everything. Like
Girth.
how deep it can go or how long it looks isn't that important to me, especially. I don't know. And to most girls, I'm sure, because it's more about like the shape and the way that it feels, and like there's a totally difference between a circumcised penis and an uncircumcised penis. And
like the circumcised penis has a head for one.
Yeah, and the
other
uncircumcised penis has a lot of skin to rub up against all the crevices.
But you need more lube for it to be like really satisfying with like all that skin flopping around. Apparently it feels better for the guy, but I wonder how it feels for the girl.
I've heard it feels better for the girl.
Yeah? I've heard one of those.
So now we've heard both.
And also...
But like, I've tried both, and I think that the uncircumcised penis is more preferable for my vagina. But everybody's different.
For my vaginal needs.
For my vaginal.
Is this too
I don't know, the conversation came up, so...
Yeah, like, I want to put this on YouTube. Will I get taken down for that?
Nah.
Probably not.
I don't think anybody's gonna listen to it and be like, I need to report this, and that's the only reason it would...
Schmegma.
Schmegma.
Yeah. It's no good.
I gotta clean it better, I guess. I don't really know. I've never had an uncircumcised penis.
I had to Google what that word meant when I was playing Cards Against Humanity one time.
Schmegma?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an actual word. I thought it was just like something people...
Well, I mean, it's on Urban Dictionary, which is good enough.
Makes it enough of a word.
Yeah. And then there's that episode of South Park where it's talking about penis size and like the correct formula to discover...
He loves this song.
Yeah, he's just like... There's like a formula to discover the correct, like the accurate girth of your penis, which is what's more important than length, is the girth. You know? We should watch that episode, it's so funny.
Okay.
You learn part of the song of the hero. Originally, I had planned to keep these woods underwater so that those awful monsters could never return. Yeah, but the Koroks, the Kikwis. But your task is far from over, and you're not exactly at home in the water. Suppose I'll return the woods to their natural state. Oh, this excitement has been rather draining.
Like, who are you actually protecting if the Kikwis aren't happy anymore?
Yourself, you butt.
Fuck you.
I think we'll finish this tonight.
That's Twitter talk.
Kind of hungry.
I can make you soup.
Want to eat a pepper? We have some yellow ones left.
Yeah. I wish we had more chowder.
Yeah, same. Wish I had eaten more.
I'm glad you didn't.
Why?
Because you had more than anybody.
No.
Nobody else had seconds.
Drew did, I think. I also didn't have seconds. I dipped my bread in it. I suspect that the water level in Farron Woods has dropped. The forest has returned to its former, less aquatic state. If a guy kept insisting that size doesn't matter, would that make you think he has a small dick? Probably. I assume it's a question for both of us.
I don't think I would like come to that conclusion because he's saying it, but like if it was something that like always happened, I'd be like,
he was like, small dicks aren't bad.
I'm like, I know, I never said they were. Like if it just came up in conversation, I wouldn't automatically assume you have a small dick. That's why you're saying that.
That's what I meant, is like if they were constantly insisting toward it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here first, just because I think you need to go to the fire one last for some reason, because that's when you get captured by the Pokeblins, which is more fucking filler to pad this game out. Like, how do we make this game 30 hours? You get captured, lose all your items. Easy.
You gotta go through these notes and stuff before you can get the note.
Yeah. Drink your oh, you're drinking.
This is also my third though.
Is it? That was my first. I'll catch up in a second. Also, should I stop in town? You've got cash for date. That's a good point. Here we go. See, that wouldn't have happened if not for the input of other people. Also, I want this stream to know that you can bring up any conversation you want here, as long as it won't get me banned. I'll talk about it. I don't even know what'll.
That's been established.
Yeah, like I don't even know what'll get me banned. Like I can't show nudity for one.
Which
So
is a
it's like,
bummer.
show me your dick. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
You can't do that, I'm sorry.
And then
Like, I think that there should be another gaming site where you can literally do anything.
I do have the Goddess Shield. I think I need Tumbleweed to stop right there. I think. And I want to. Ah, those are where I was going. We'll see what happens when I dive.
Look at you.
Woo! I am way too high up for this. There we go. Got a little hair sticking out of my nose. It's really bugging me. Yeah, I think I have the Goddess Shield though. It's called Pornhub.
Your butt.
Your butt.
Your butt.
I like seeing Pornhub comments about stuff that's not porn. Like one guy was like, "Hey, can anyone help me get an achievement in this game? My gamer tag is this." Where's the guy?
Or maybe if there was just like a section on Twitch that was like anything goes.
Yeah, and
that's
then,
where all the ladies who just like to show their boobs and get money could go.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where all of like, I don't know. If
Oh wait, this is the Sacred Shield. This is the Goddess Shield.
like today I had to put pants on for this stream.
Oh, I need bird feathers. Is the Goddess Shield the Hylian shield?
No, I thought that was the Goddess Shield, the purple one.
Oh, maybe I'm upgrading it to the Sacred Shield. Okay, well I can't upgrade anything there. I kind of want to buy a bigger quiver just because I have money also. What is this? Oh, seeds. It's a small quiver. With this you can carry 5 whole more arrows. Okay. I don't care about potions. Might need one for like the final boss, but
I should go see Beetle.
I want to buy the heart medal, I think, just to get rid of all my money. Be easy. Where's Beetle? He usually come around at this point, yeah. Is that him? There he is. Oh god. Did that lower the distance of it also?
I don't know.
Not. Maybe, I don't know.
I think you were also just like lower down and not very close to the thing.
Okay. Oh, it's open.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But it's more money. $800. Okay. I don't give a heck. The life medal, your maximum number of parts is increased by 1 as long as you carry this with you. You can always keep it with you at times when you think you'll need it most.
Thank you!
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me things.
Now, if I get more money, I'll come back and buy that pouch. But if it's a heart piece, I'm going to the place. Hope the remote doesn't fuck me over right now. I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted you to just land flat.
Just plop. Money. Oh, I don't even have enough to buy the pouch, so. Fuck it. Now I go to the gorge. To the gorge. It's gorgeous. Let's go to the Grand Canyon.
Like, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like IRL.
I was like, I don't think it exists in the Zelda world yet.
Yet.
What if there's, like, eventually a modern-day Zelda that's just, like, so far in the future that there's...
It's Earth.
Yeah.
Well, does your bird sleep? Probably not. Oh, wait, yeah, no, you can't fly at night, right? Like, if you go to bed and wait until night and then try to fly.
He's like, come on, birds gotta sleep too.
Yeah, something like that.
Except for senior nights, their birds don't have to sleep. They're awake all hours.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it sleeps. I bet it sleeps at night.
It's a good 8 hours.
Where does it sleep, though? Or does he slash she sleep?
Up your butt.
That's false. My butt is clear.
Point to the preferred,
Looks like you haven't been to that area.
down here.
Mm.
So it's probably, like, this way. I think it might be here, because... Where do you go when you do the hook-shotting area?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? Is that where I need to go?
Go to...
Like, the temple?
No. Go back. Yeah, go there.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right area, but that's my hunch right now.
What were we just talking about? Oh, yeah.
Birds sleeping in your butt.
In Breath of the Wild, there is kind of like a giant-ass gorge that's gigantic. That could be a Grand Canyon of sorts, you know?
I feel like
Where'd tumbleweeds come from?
they're just tumbling.
Cool.
Yeah.
Smoking a little...
Oh, right there.
Oh, I need one.
Nice.
And I need 3 more. Or 2 more. I haven't even gotten a bird feather yet. Makes me sad.
It's because you haven't caught the bird. Do you
It's
think if I put
inhumane.
CBD in this, that it would
Get us
awaken
high.
the THC?
Perhaps. It's always worth it. Plus, it's just nice to smoke on something, you know? Like, yeah, we bought CBD oil. If you don't know, CBD is another one of the active ingredients in marijuana besides THC. And CBD is like the calming stuff. And CBD is legal pretty much everywhere, I think. Because it's not... I don't know why THC is so bad, but... yeah, you can buy CBD oil for like dab pens, and we bought it, and it's nice.
I want Lindsay to come back out and play with this.
Yeah. Mickey.
She's just sitting in there, like right in the middle of the room on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Pay attention to this over here.
I think she just like, she loves that room. She just knows that nobody really goes in there, so it's hers.
Yeah. It's the ASMR room.
Yeah.
Dusk relic.
I mean, like when I'm in there, she leaves, but
Really? I mean, it's good
Well,
for ASMR.
yeah, usually she's like, what's going on? Because like when I go in there, the first thing I do is set everything up, and she's like, there's too much commotion. I need to get out of here.
Oh, I haven't been to the west. Oh, yeah, there was a place I could go in there, but I didn't have the hook shot, I think, so I couldn't. Maybe? When do you get the hook shot? One of the trials? Fuck, dude.
Yeah, you get him for one of the trials, and then there's a guy in there too, and he's like, he starts talking about dude,
What?
this is great. Like the whole thing comes out.
Oh.
So that's so much easier than what I was thinking, like filling this up with
Yeah.
oil.
Just make sure you don't overfill it, and then when you put it in, it all squirts out.
Okay.
That'd be unfortunate. I hate noses. Moses poses his noses as roses. Is this a side mission?
Look, I filled it up that much, and that's overfilled. I can't put them in.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. You can just pour a little bit out. It probably doesn't matter. Oh. Oh, this was a mistake. Okay. Oh, I know where we're going. It was that other place that I wanted to go, but you needed the hook shot.
And it's the one with the guy and he's talking about the bomb wall raid.
The what?
I don't know, I might be thinking of something else, but
Oh, did I fucking forget to do that again? Ah!
what?
I forgot to push that down the last time I did it too. Unless I can do this and it's a shortcut. So why would they make me waste my time? Right? Right? Yeah, okay, I can skip that. It's working.
I don't know.
That place, right? So we haven't been up there yet, I don't think. I don't want Oh, God. Plus, like, if you put that into one that had THC oil, you're gonna get more THC out of it.
Uses.
Yeah. It's rough, though. Yeah, we went up here yet?
I don't think so. The Linear Caves. This is what I was thinking of.
What?
And then I think in here the Goron guy is hanging out again. And he's like, there's an ancient shield somewhere around here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then we went that way. Over here. Is that you, Asterd? Nice timing. I've been meaning to look for you. Except I've been here for 3 months. Come over here for a minute. Then what was over here? Guess nothing. Maybe like another entrance, but not an exit. Nice to see you, Asterd. Say, you ever find that secret flame you were looking for? Really? You did? Great, I was pretty curious about it, so spill all the details. Well, it was a flame, and I put my sword in it. Now it stabs harder.
Now it stabs harder.
Found out some more of the legend of the 3 dragons. This news is going to blow your mind. I found out that there is indeed a hidden area beyond here. There's a narrow path that I cannot fit through without losing a few pounds. My theory is that it probably links to the home of the Thunder Dragon. Oh, shit. It links to the past. I am convinced that these robots must have something to do with it as well. The Thunder Dragon, a bunch of robots and time shift stones. What a story! Oh, what? How the fuck did he make that? Am I right? Good enough. Like, how do you make that, right? He's been chipping away at this top part, and now suddenly there's a...
There's a little hole in the bottom.
Yeah, perfect semicircular.
Well, that was created long, long ago for a hero to fit through, but not a Goron.
Yeah, specifically, they knew. Destiny happened and shit.
So, like...
Yes.
Why do the Magmas exist? Is that what they're called, right?
Mm-hmm. They're just moles.
Like, why don't they exist in any of the other games?
I know, right?
They just
it's
died
weird.
out and all the other ones kept going.
I guess. Maybe, like...
I mean, Kiki's died out, too. They're not...
They probably
maybe
evolved.
They turned into Kokiri, I don't know.
Yeah, they probably just... I mean, did you know that the Kokiri only appear as children because they wanted to make a home for Link, who was already a human? So they changed their forms from their natural grass form that you find in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Wait, what?
So, like, the natural... the Korok's natural form is just, like, the grass bulb things, you know? And then in Ocarina of Time, Link
Grass bulb things?
The Koroks that you find?
In Breath of the Wild?
In Breath of the Wild.
They're like little wooden statues.
Yeah, like little grass balls and roots and wooden and...
Okay, yeah,
you know?
I can kind of see that, but...
That's what I meant to...
Yeah,
Yeah, and
okay.
so, and then in Ocarina of Time, they changed their form to, like, humans so that Link would feel like at home. So that they wouldn't throw him off that he was not a human. Or that he was... Yeah.
I forgot that was, like, the Kokiri village. And they just...
The dragon's dead?
Yeah, remember? And then you go back in time and talk to him.
Ew. That's really scary. Okay, so... Why aren't the other ones dead?
Because their civilization didn't get wiped out by... Okay.
Yep.
I don't exactly remember if this is what happens, but don't you, like, go back in time and you get him the medicine that he needs so that he doesn't die?
Maybe. But then you're just creating 2 timelines where one is dead and one's not. Damn it.
You still blew up the rock.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do. I meant to take damage. I need the lower cards.
I need the lower hearts.
Not yet, Fee. Yeah, because that's the tree that originally gives you the thing. And then you grab the fruit, then you do a thing. You do a couple more things.
Oh my goodness.
Entry to the area ahead is only permitted by permission of the Thunder Dragon, the Nehru. The Nehru? What one's the Water Dragon?
Farron? Faror?
Farron?
I don't know.
Might be Farron.
I think so.
It's weird though. Why would it be Nehru? Oh wait, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this is on the Nehru Desert.
Yeah. I understand. My brain is just not today.
That's okay. I forgive
It's
you.
like every day, dude.
Maybe you should stop using that as an excuse.
Maybe.
Just be
Just
like,
accept that I'm
I'm
dumb.
sorry. I lack brain.
He is.
That's what I do.
That's some Resident Evil 4 ass shit.
Collecting that.
I don't know, he's glowing in the distance, and you're like, I need that. Oh wait, I didn't get his permission. Will I get in trouble?
You're worried about that? You're the chosen hero.
I'm the chosen
one.
You're the chosen one, Harry.
We watched Harry Potter last night.
Yeah, the first one, part of the second one. And we want to watch all of them soon.
I haven't seen them in a really long time.
Yeah, same.
Like,
We're looking forward to it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them. I just saw them randomly on ABC. And then as they were coming out after the fifth movie, I think I saw like the fifth, sixth, and part 1 of 7 and part 2 of 7 in theater.
How do I... Oh.
This is the fifth, like the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I know the least about, because I remember I rented it once, and that was the first time I ever saw it, and I didn't really pay attention because I was playing a game. And then I watched it again with Brent, and I still don't remember it. So, there are lots of big time shift stones here. Did you get permission from Master Thunder Dragon to come here, like we did? Sure. We were just about to transport this time shift stone to Master Thunder Dragon.
When all of a sudden, giant meteor hit.
No. Practice extreme caution. I'm so sad.
Why do you think? Okay, so like, why all of a sudden did this area just? Because if they were about to send the time shift stone and then they didn't, then that kind of suggests that something happened to make it so that they couldn't use the time. Or I don't know.
Yeah, it implies that like they needed this to go back in time anyway, because maybe I don't know, maybe this all took place while it was. Oh wait, no, because it's definitely green.
Well, like at their time when they were doing that, the time shift stone must have sent them back in time. So like.
So maybe.
This is so weird.
Maybe it was green, but then if you use the stone back when it was green, then it sends it back to like when it was just old, like how Earth started, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe this game just didn't think through its time travel.
Yeah, and why are there all of these enemies back in time when, or was that?
Yeah, and why are the Bokoblins even exist? Because they're based on Ganon, but it's not.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, I
None
don't
of them
know.
are gonna be answered.
It just feels like they didn't really think through the time travel for this game. Like Link, Ocarina of Time, the time travel was just, now you're 7 years in the future. You know, and they didn't really do a lot with it besides creating a new kind of paradox. Where,
And then they had games for different universes.
yeah. And that was a nice way to do it. And you know, that game created the Song of Time paradox, where he's already the Windmill Man is already angry that you played the song in the past, in the future, and so you learn it from him in the future to play it to him in the past.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I like it though. It's weird.
Yeah.
And like, it's not right, but at least it's like one creative thing to that was also a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not making sense.
I think I kind of got it, but I may need you to explain it again.
I don't. It was just like a potential mistake. Like I don't know if they meant for that to be the way it was, but it might be a mistake. But it's still really cool, and it's like the only problem with time travel in that game.
Why is this one has like
so much. Like Zelda is already there in the crystal, but the tree's not.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Is that the only problem with that part?
What, the tree?
Yeah. I thought there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, we'll get to it when we get to it, but.
Yeah. Yeah, like what, with the ending, you mean?
And just like the tree bringing. Look at him go.
Yeah, and then this problem with like the desert and the time shift stones, just like the timeline for this is kind of weird. And
it's weird that you can't use those, but you can use them like everywhere else.
I don't know.
Time shift stones?
No, these, the hookshot things.
Oh yeah, like why
you
would
can
these
use
ones...
the targets everywhere else.
Yeah, why would these ones be aged, but none of the other ones are? What the fuck? Shigeru Miyamoto?
They just have to make you wait because that's part of what's happening right now.
Yeah, it's part of the on-rails section.
Mm-hmm.
Can I shoot birds with my thing to kill them?
Maybe.
Oh, or they just despawn. What? What?
They're in the present right now.
Oh, I waited too long. I was too distracted. I'm not that far back. It's okay. No, time is just weird in this one. Maybe their excuse is that it's like really early in, you know, the world with the definition that we were using earlier. That time just isn't really linear yet. You know, and like that's how Dark Souls is. Like time just kind of overlaps over itself all the time. And like people that you meet and fight with are people that haven't even been born yet, you know? So maybe that's what this is, you know, time's just not at a linear pace yet. That's my reasoning.
I mean, and it's good enough because it's a video game.
Yeah, fuck it. Time travel's not real yet.
And this is a totally different made-up universe. Anything could be true.
Like the physics could just be entirely like we operate, I assume, on 10 dimensions, right? Who fucking knows how many dimensions are here?
Yeah.
At least enough, at least 5, right? Or
And like just the fact that we're literally is just someone's idea that they made into a video game. And we're putting so much more into it than
what the creator should have.
No, the creator obviously should have and probably did, but he doesn't need to explain all of it to us.
I need a whip. I need a whip. I need the whip.
Go, go, go!
Yeah. That was a lot less threatening than I thought.
Yeah, I probably would have just stopped and waited.
Yeah. Oh my god. Remember in the water temple when you have to climb those stairs with these things going everywhere? And it's literally the worst.
What water temple?
Oh, sorry. Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
Like in Ocarina of Time, you have to climb up the stairs while those things are going, and if you get hit once, then you have to get sent back to the bottom.
I don't remember that happening in the water temple specifically, but I do remember that. I thought it happened again in like Wind Waker when you're going up some stairs.
And they were just like,
ones,
yeah,
but...
people remember this. Piss them off just as much.
Here you go. Throwback.
Yeah, Throwback Thursday.
Oh, I thought he just ate your whip.
Now it's gone forever and I can't use it.
That would suck.
Yeah, it's
Or like you can't use it until you kill them.
It's like the lights, they steal your shit. I'm glad they aren't in this game, as far as I know. It's not very threatening.
They just like...
Oh. Did I need to be ahead of it for that? Or hit that with this? Oh, good enough for me. Fucking... I know you're better than this, Link.
It's not good enough for you. Maybe you can go back now.
Oh, yeah. And if this is in the olden days and it's a desert, why are there things on the wall? Like, how did these fruit live?
Yeah. The fuck? For the sake of the game, man. For the sake of the game.
Yeah.
It's like this universe doesn't run on real physics, it runs on game physics?
Maybe this makes no sense because we're living out the way that someone tells it in the future. And like they're just like, oh yeah, and then he had to go find the Leviathan before
it's all
he did
just
that.
a story.
Yeah, and that's why it doesn't make goddamn sense.
It's like a dream. Like in a dream, you can just change things at any minute to make it work for whatever your brain's trying to say. Like you can be in one room one minute, and then the next minute you're in another room.
I want to try to lucid dream, like listen to those binaural beats that Ethan was talking about.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We have headphone splitters we could do tonight.
We could. Did I ever buy that other headphone splitter?
No.
I did not. Why?
I don't know.
It was like $3. I'll tell you that shit. Or can I run with that? Oh, now I can target it. I get you.
I see.
And then, even after doing this long-ass side quest, getting the time shift stone to him, you have to do another long-ass side quest where you go and plant the thing.
Yeah.
And the other one, all I had to do was go to Farronwood. Well, I had to fight imprisoned. I guess you could count that as part of the quest. Can I make bomb arrows or something? Or... I just have to time this. That seems rough.
Do it. Go! Aw. You did.
Is that the tree that I need?
Maybe, yeah.
That's kinda
Yeah, you're bringing this all the way around. Like, going all...
I think
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, like I started... I wonder if I have a map here. Yeah, so
It's really cool.
I started going in here, and then this is where it started. I don't know why they didn't build the track going like boop boop. But
So they're like, okay,
works.
there's a giant metal wall blocking that area.
Is there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just probably. We gotta go all the way around.
And then... Now! Count the
Can
flashes.
you go any further? Like any closer?
Think I can make it land? Oh. So I think I throw it at like 5 flashes or something. Unless this is not the right way to do this. Which is also possible. It's like, oh. Also, what if I ran out of bombs here?
Is there...
Oh, wait. Oh, God.
You can grab a bomb from over there and, with your guy and drop it on it.
Could I? That was my plan. I didn't realize that... I thought I could do it with a bomb I dropped. But I could not. Over where?
Over on that thing, there's, ooh, bombs that grow.
Oh. Tight. Yeah, I was gonna drop it and then make it do it. I did not realize they were here.
I didn't either until you went back and then I saw them. So it's good to have a second pair of eyes.
Yeah. Oh, God. No!
I can't wait to do like a blind stream of the other Dark Souls games.
Like, wearing a blindfold.
Yes.
What do you mean, like, playing Dark Souls 2 and 3, like, without knowing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like those games are just so fun the first time you play them, you know?
Like the first one was so fun.
And, like, even when you play the remaster, I bet you're gonna,
I want you to play that first, though.
Yeah,
I want to watch you, so it's gonna be different.
Yeah, and I can, like, point out all the differences to you. Because, like, we played through once a long time ago, so I don't know how much you'll remember when you go through it again.
Yeah.
Hey, I can kill his one hit now. But, yeah, it'll be nice to know the differences, because I don't think they're changing a ton about the game. I really hope they at least fix the lava area. But,
So beautiful.
yeah, so beautiful. I think they released gameplay of it, too. Gameplay of the remaster. Maybe. I forgot this was here. I said I was going to catch up like an hour ago.
You have like a ways to go to catch up.
Is that your third one?
Yeah! He's so cool.
He is cool.
He's so sick.
He looks like an Okami dragon with like all the clouds. Oh, he is sick. Yeah, okay. Oh. Straight up dies, dude.
Oh.
I've seen your future.
No.
I haven't had a visitor like you here in quite a while. You're a human, aren't you? You must have some reason for coming this far. What is it? I see. So you are Aster from the sky.
Cough.
How does... Oh, I guess the prophecy says I would come from the sky, right? Or whatever.
Maybe. Or maybe like that's how you said you were. You're like, I'm Aster of the sky.
Yeah. What do you think LD and 16
Wait,
are
how
important
about I
for?
add a model number to your name like my friends have got? Maybe you're 16 years old and you're legend.
Dairy. I can tell you don't like the sound of that. It's a shame. Cough, cough. So what can I do for you? Oh, you say you need me to teach you a song? It's more realistic.
That was good.
Hold on now. Didn't you say that you came from the sky, Asteroid? then you're the chosen hero. You're the hero chosen by the goddess, aren't
That's
you?
what he said. He said, I'm Astrid. I come from the sky.
I see. Well, that is something. Although I must apologize. You see, I can't really help you. I may have enough strength for a brief chat like this, but, well, as you can see, I'm quite ill. Dude, if he died, like, 3 days earlier, then I couldn't do this. Or, like, if, like, you know?
Maybe the time shift stone just sends you to whatever time you really need to go to.
Yeah, like, whoever stabs it, they get sent to right where they need to. And then
Yeah. Instead of being, like...
100 years in the past or whatever.
Just, like, a vague amount of time.
Yeah. I may have enough strength for a brief chat like this, but as you can see, I'm quite ill. I'm in no shape to sing. And to think it was the goddess herself who entrusted me with this important duty, I feel the deepest shame. You should! You bring great dishonor to your family! The robots were worried about me, so they planted a seedling from the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life. So, you can spread that, and then make eternal elixirs and shit?
Yes.
Where's the original Tree of Life?
Yeah, and once he grows it, it just becomes...
Maybe whenever you plant a new one, the old one dies. Be a bummer.
Would that mean that everybody who used... Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Like, they planted a seed from the Tree of Life over there.
Right.
Where's the original Tree of Life? And is it still there? And when I plant the new one, will this one die? Because it's legendary and only one can exist at a time.
Really?
Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I have no
You're
facts to back
blowing
that
my brain right now.
Oh, can I climb this? Cool. How do I get a time shift stone here?
Totally blow that dust away.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
You can't just dig that one up and bring it 10 feet that way.
Come on.
If I can't hit that without jumping in. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Oh, I'm sinking.
Is it worth it?
There we go. I'm still super dead. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just a sapling. Oh,
cut it down.
because they planted it when it was a green area, and then it turned into a desert, so it fucking died.
Oh, and now there's no longer the tree.
Yeah, it already started sprouting.
Now you have it, because you're a hero, and you can go back in time.
I deserve it. What are you doing with that seedling? Master Thunder Dragon needs fruit.
Don't worry, your experiment fails and everyone dies. I'm fixing it.
Yeah, I come from the future. Yeah, what would you
blow
do?
my mind.
What would you do if there was like a time stone in our living room in the future, and then they hit it, and then them and the time stone just appear in our living room? Because
that could happen. Like in the future, there could be a time stone that was created, and then they go back to this time, and then all of a sudden they're both here.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
I would shit my pants.
I'd be like,
look at this guy just sitting here, and then all of a sudden he materializes out of nowhere.
He steals the seedling.
Yeah. Make sure you plant the seedling somewhere it will survive and thrive.
But the universe where that never happened and it died still exists. So like,
way to bum everyone out.
does it?
I don't know.
Or does he erase it when he goes back and fixes things or whatever?
So here's the thing, right? Ocarina of Time creates 3 timelines, but because like, I mean, it should only create 2, but it creates 3. How do I get over there?
Maybe there will be Zelda games that are like timelines after this game where Link never did any of this shit and Demise, or the imprisoned one awakened and Demise awakened. And then the surface people had to take care of shit and... Or not the surface people, the surface Goron.
Yeah.
And dragons.
And bears.
Oh my.
But, yeah. And so it's like, it's just creating a whole other thing. Out of nothing, nowhere. Like, I could cut down all this grass, right? And then I can go back in time and go back, and then am I in a different timeline?
Wait, didn't get out the grass?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just going back and forth in time is always weird.
Yeah.
That's why Rick and Morty doesn't fuck with time travel.
Yeah.
You know, like if they
Just
go to a
like-
different universe, then that's a different universe. Nothing matters. You know? Well, I mean, except for the universe to itself.
There are like certain episodes that take place in a totally different universe.
Yeah. Like maybe...
The poopy butthole one.
Yeah. Or maybe
that
all the
theory.
Zelda games aren't even in 3 timelines, and they're all different universes with no connection, except unless it's directly stated.
We should, like, buy and read all the Zelda guides and stuff.
Why?
I don't know, they probably have useful information about...
Probably.
Things.
And lore and shit.
Yeah. Because you have a few of them, right?
Yeah, the Twilight Princess one...
You should buy the Breath of the Wild guide.
Okay. It's really huge.
It is.
Oh, wait. I'm talking to him, but I shouldn't be doing that.
Getting sidetracked in the mind. Mind tracked.
Tracking your mind like Big Brother, man.
Mind quad.
Yeah, this is
I love ripping labels off of things.
it's an anxious habit. Or you just like doing it.
Both.
I like taking them off of water bottles, because, I don't know.
Oh, dude.
That's a cool design.
I made it.
Fucking paint that and then stick it on a piece of paper.
It's cool. I wonder if anybody's ever thought to make, like, art this way.
You did just now.
I did.
You gotta do
I'm the
it quick.
creationist.
You gotta... You gotta do it quick before all these people steal your ideas. What is this guy doing? Get the fuck out of here. Did you see that?
No.
Another dude on a law firm just came up and flew next to me.
I think you can talk to them when they do that.
Oh, really?
Like, hey, I'm going this way. Where are you going?
That's kind of cool. At least they did something to make this guy more interesting. We should watch Barry's video on this game. Because he talks about, like...
Barry?
Barry from Game Grumps.
Is there a video on this game?
Yeah, he made a game series that's kind of like sequelitis, but different. And he talks about games and analyzes like certain bad things about a game and how they could be better. And he talks about the sky in this game, and that was pretty boring for the most part. And he was talking about like, yeah, maybe if you fly through a puff of clouds, then it'll stick onto you a little bit, and then you can see him flying off. And it's just like a bunch of little things that
Yeah, would make it a little bit more interesting.
yeah. And
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, we should watch that after.
After we play the whole game.
Yeah. Or anytime.
Are we allowed to, like, watch videos on Twitch and share them with people? Like, here's a video, let's...
Maybe if we
watch it
directly,
together.
like, if we show the video and it's
like-
directly giving credit to that person, then it's probably fine. I bet. I assume.
And then it's like, hey, this is video by blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know how that works. How queer.
Very.
So now I gotta go back in time, plant a seed, go back in time, or go forward in time, pick the seed again. Why can't they just eat the original seed? Fuck the Tree of Life. Never hear from it again, so it probably died out soon, right?
Maybe it's only powerful when you go back in time. Like, if you go back forward in time, it can't make it. But you can. But it can't make it. It's still
Maybe. Oh,
a
yeah.
past seedling. So then, like...
Fuck, I don't know. Fuck, time travel, I don't know. It's weird. And the Gate of Time is a really cool plot device and plot elements, but it's not perfect. Same with Time Shift Showing.
Yeah, wait, because you're from the future, so when you go to the past and you go back to the future, it's just going, like, back to the future. But that
Yes.
thing's from the past, so when you bring it to the future, it's
dies.
It's goner.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
already
right-
been dead in the future already, so it's again.
And like, what did this look like to his perspective? Or am I just in a different... Did I change?
Where it was always there.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
talk
did
to him, see what he says. Maybe he's like, this tree just appeared out of fucking nowhere.
Now this is a tree I could look at all day. It's like a symbol for this temple or something. Every time I stare at it, my jar starts staying on. I get this weird happy feeling. He doesn't...
Oh yeah, now this is a tree I could look at for hours.
So it kind of looks like I go back in time. Like, this is where I am. I go back in time. I plant the seed and I shift the timeline into a different version where it was planted there by me. You know?
Right.
Instead of bad time travel, it's the fifth dimension, man. Like, Zelda's still here, and she was always there. Because that was just an event destined to happen. But this is just something I did, I guess.
Yeah, so you, like, shifted something.
I guess.
Because as things were, the dragon was dead.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna go over and the dragon's still dead, but...
Yes.
So that must have been like, for that little robot that you talked to, he must have just been like,
I don't know, man. Like, some guy just came and stole the seed. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna die.
Yeah, like, the seed in my pocket as soon as I leave the zone for the time shift stone, you know, it just dies immediately. But even then, if this... I mean, the seed is definitely a lot brighter looking. Or no, this is the fruit of that tree, not another seed. How do you get seeds for a tree?
The fruit usually has seeds in it. If it's like an apple tree grows apples, and inside the apples are the seeds.
Ah, okay.
Or a watermelon grows watermelons.
You know what?
Inside the watermelons is... Well, it's not a tree. It's
Yes,
a vine.
A vine. A red
You
vine.
get me.
What is it called when two gay men intertwine their penises? Is it called red vining? Someone told us it was called red vining.
What's that from?
The Office.
Yeah, when they're asking Oscar questions.
Yeah, no, they're asking Toby. And
Oh.
I think it's funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's just funny because, like, that's the person everyone goes to with their weird questions. Like, Dwight goes to him earlier
Because
in the
Toby
show.
doesn't judge anybody.
Yeah. And, like, Dwight goes to him earlier in the show and he's like, what does the female vagina look
It's beautiful. You know what?
like? Where is the clitoris?
There's like a lot of things that men aren't able to do, like look at the vagina to like the full extent and move the vagina.
Yeah, you just need a very willing model.
Yeah.
Point to your preferred... Oh, I thought she was telling me something. And then
Or like, are there? I mean, I'm sure there's like videos of that stuff.
vaginal...
Examination.
Yeah, maybe. And the girl just signed up and she's like, yeah, I want my vagina to be seen, but not with porn.
I just want to explore it.
Yeah.
And I want that exploration to be shared.
I want the whole internet in on it.
It's a treasure, man.
Yeah.
Birth's
It's,
life.
it's your flower.
My secret garden.
Have you ever heard someone refer to it as their secret garden?
That's how I always refer to it.
Really?
And didn't they refer to it as that in New Girl? When, like...
Maybe.
They're all talking about their first time having sex.
And she's like, I let him into my secret garden.
No, she's talking about something and then Nick says something about it being, like, her magical secret garden.
Zing-a-ding-ding! Oh god. He's like the genie from Aladdin.
Look at him, he's got so much power now.
It's like a senzu bean. Dragon.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. I can feel the fruit's effect surging through me. It's exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
Yeah, I know.
That's the word.
Which is a dumb word.
Exhilarating.
Exhilarating. I feel like a proper dragon again.
I can make chicken salad.
You could.
It wouldn't take me that long. But I don't want to miss anything. Take like a quick break pretty soon.
We could. We're at 3 hours, and we could stop the stream so that it splits it up in our video list, so that we don't have to edit it. That's an idea we had, because like last time we had a 6-hour stream, and it's really annoying to like open that in a video editor, cut it in half, export both halves, and then upload them. When you could just stop the stream, and then it's a second video, or it's done for you.
I could go for some chicken
We
salad.
can stop after this real quick. Just because I have eternal life doesn't mean I can't get mighty sick. Thanks to you, boy, this old dragon will keep on charging well yet. I owe you a big thank you. So allow me to perform
Thank
a
you.
moving rendition of my part of the hero song. I should warn you, I've got a mean set of pipes, and I know
I'm
how to use
ready.
them.
Oh, bring it on.
And he just takes out like a pipe and just... This will clean out those ears, boy, so brace yourself.
Link loves music.
Uh-huh.
Probably reminds him of
Simpler days.
simpler days when
Probably
Zelda
does.
would come and wake him up with her harp. She doesn't get that till later, though, right? I lied.
Yeah. She sings to him, though. And this is why it's so nice to him. Link's got like a photographic memory when it comes to music.
He's like, got it.
Yeah, got it forever. Here we go.
Because he's the chosen hero. The chosen hero has to have good memory.
Bastard, I owe you my life. You have to let me repay you. Give me some time to prepare. When you next return to visit me, I believe that you will be mightily pleased.
This is when you get the Hylian shield.
I think, when you come back, you talk to him and he's like, hey, you can do the boss rush now. And then you just fight all the bosses. I don't want to do that, though.
I want to do it if you don't want to do it.
Okay.
I totally.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it should be a goal. All of the games.
To get the Hylian shield.
And the Master Sword, which you always get, but like, it's just, that's the hero.
Yeah,
you
like,
have to have a complete hero
even
to
in-
finish the game.
That's true. Yeah, okay. I'm into it.
Alright, cool.
Even in Breath of the Wild, you don't have to get the shield. You just kind of find it.
Yeah.
What? Shouldn't say any spoilers. I don't know. But this game's been out for a really long time. So I'm going to save, and we're going to stop the stream for now, but we'll be back in like 15 minutes or something.
I just need a break for food.
Yeah, time for food. So if you're here, stay and wait if you want, and
Or come back.
we will stop soon, yeah. So goodbye for now.